Yasin konya simano baako edu abapa wia no miensa ho ayo man mu sam ye bone bede ye bone pepa tete ne dia ma ho ena akoye ukuade ye bawuram ten na bibia so aye kama e dia ma ye ntisha ne so se Be Love Radio Krajumedium Life e wo Spain ena GN Radio enso krem e wo London ye bawuram wo UK Monteso aye Partmark Radio Bar Radio Mansan Radio Brenny Radio ne Sahara Radio na Kings Radio ne wonum television enso krem e wo Paris France abrochimemu Dachima Radio Krajumedium Life e wo Denmark Rakus FM e wo Belgium na Sky FM ekram e wo eye Columbus Ohio US abrochimemu baby akasa fidie koduru nyina information centers ahodo atwa ye ho achia enso Krajumedium Life bomodin na channel so bowuram e wo www.otecfmghana.com so asemu fast and semu kro jibre bowuram na sa channel se ho adan so betumi tie live e wo tune in app no eso but on social media handles no say Facebook and say YouTube try ngo Otec 1029Fm Otec 1029Fm aye Facebook abomodia follow yen abribi besim konwa no sabe ka notification no aye like page no na share said abe afoforo benya bia hwe obetumi de wadwe nkyira no so ahia yen ho aye YouTube so abomodia subscribe eno so subscribe abribi besim konwa no notification no onsa ebeka ene aye bnada also voice no share mo 0505225578 0505225578 ami ko bodwatoni hu dawurumra enra omampanyi epa adwumadie bi hu komo epa adwumadie bi hu edi in fact na sadie opa adwumadie no de tie ne se emu nkomo no ehwam esan ye de tie bi ebedi nkomo ne na wei emamafo bisa se dwumadie opa ho ntoma enra no eno ene besi katasehye ho kwan ana. That is what people are asking now. Na yasan ahwe emu nyoma because me no ka say krata bi efri abankese mu abasisi ai efri Ministry of Foreign Affairs na wo kira wonuma ana ban panyimfo a etwa mu na wonum suma ban a ene wonum suma ban ni biom ya wonum ekura eye diplomatic and service passport from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or kira wa cancel sa passport no nyina. So you travel with green passport. If you do airport for near when still green passport no where reasons and so any because I can you better clarify and sana what to me call your mouth pass now call into diplomatic passport now your former Minister of State only we diplomatic passport ne kramana service passport no Ministry of Foreign Affairs or cancel former members of Parliament, former members of Council of State and spouses yerenum or canceling na former and retired justices of the Superior and Lower Court or council no former regional ministers metropolitan municipal and district chief executive itina oye DC oye MC of passport kokono efri sabre ko nya adwuma it is cancelled. Why? And former officers of state of institutions and also cancel chairpersons and members of boards ya cancel officials of National Cathedral Project na project na home na tiase ana na wu na project ya na enkoso aya den na unya ho passport menjini ho mentiase minim se amusha project na sena ebo no mkofa no Israel ba ye no bo kese no a eno so yetwa ho millions of dollars no eno de na minim se ebe hia service passport any diplomatic passport wakwa aba efri ho Cathedral amusha iron ross no mu hia diplomatic passport omo amesi ni former foreign contractors on by no mu hia a diplomatic passport eye den na wa na wo ka Cathedral board ho wo ka Cathedral project ho ya ma diplomatic passport. I can't think far way anyway way former non-career ambassadors any dependents some am for the day of bi mo and our religious leaders most of passport no ya cancel businessmen and entrepreneurs ya cancel former government functionaries mudie nyina ya cancel cancellation no amakwa ejina ya cancel travel certificate act so and a Ministry of Foreign Affairs ejina ya or the cancel sa passport nyina Travel Certificate Act 1967 NLCD 155 moya we passport ni kura mti moya we And some aka wo che ni bebre. Sisia. Otec.
You just got added to the GoTV Best Football Friends chat group. Let's go! Final. It's finals time and all the biggest players are in it to win it. Catch every Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa League, Conference League. To cut the long voice note short, you know who'll be there for you when you need to watch the finals. Final. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend. GoTV. Love it.
Apomode mapade eno Hepa Plus mixture. Apomode mapade eno Hepa Plus mixture.
Unia, Pavi, and the Black Smokes Mr. No, Malaria Dronana. Annie, say an answer. Who be the same wife, you know, you're tested positive. I am no. Says a cool malaria morning, you know. I'm negative. Adia, 1 hour, Hepa Plus mixture, and what do you swab? Cynthia, I was so immune system, a strong debia. Anti Pavi,
a support immune system, no.
Not Plus Mox, no so, to malaria no good. Malaria symptoms, at a say, a paye, a fear, one more tour, and 1 meranomsa. Achakura 4 days, not Pavi, and the Plus Mox mixer, 1 nominal, two malaria and asakura. And yes, I be a cool doctor. For 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Grady Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus Nina. A painful about or more manufo and Quadawan in Field in Camp. Our pharmacist and her bar shop.
FDA aje Jordan Kratwayatu.
Order 4. Uchu will see a moja few no mobile na unumusua yuna will see a kikimi and a summit. Eya na near maybe she shall symptom. Fifi hose bibi hyehyɛ hɔ ɛya na enka efiri no mu ba ti wo kaso bi ho no trinity connect ana wo se bi abu ana etu ya pese wusi na pese wusi gold silver ana mpo wo pese di braces egu se so ana se wo de ne ye wo faase a wo pese yiyi efiri hɔ de ma wo by Grace Dental Services ewo hɔ de ma wo eti fa wonum ho nyina bra by Grace Dental Services by Grace ewo Kumase Breman DVL in Nchen Pe or Sekwadwe area wa BBN Yamienkasa 0244 97 68 05 0244 97 68 05 Yedamasi.
Apomode mapade eno Hepa Plus mixture.
Pavi Plasmox Hepa Plus mixer to malaria and asakura.
Sweet darling,
my beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba. Muso me pini menti ase me do.
Tie Hepa Plus mixer enya dwuma ebe ye woni padua no mu no. Afie kura na ebe ye nwanwa mo. Eduro ye ma general well being. Abusua pomudin ho hia me yie esne bibia. Enti me manom pafie ha.
She, we Hepa Plus husband.
You the one Hepa Plus husband, and you also we Hepa Plus wife. Na abano Hepa Plus mixer. My dear Grady Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus nina. A painful about or more manufo. And Quadawan in Field in Nuncamu. Our pharmacist and her bash at phone for 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer. A mapobudra mapa.
MDAG Jordan Kratwayatu.
Miss Chania Bisaheba capsules.
Madame Sieni.
Hey, and to what you never and what's the said to Sahaba? What do you say?
My dear, wouldn't be. And not dear, for once, my Jewett at Dusaheba Messana, who come from Mammy. Oh, my number Tiwadas, Miampa Caneno, Namis, Namitrina to Cheme, Nami Coco Yadia so teach me. May number Dusaheba Messa, to and the Maya free.
At the sun rate, you tried you would not watching. Yes, it's a young look at ah, Miss say, a person crying do not even repeat. Sanya do say have a mixture and come a wound. What don't I cry, Miss Mabuapasu? Nan say, Ujina Brand.
A fire do say have a capsule. No, say, Mijina, who's a me a Bemamua.
A genie, a young crap. Ah, adu semre obie to me no bi adisa penfo abatan ya wo mokwadanfo anyone a woni mfie dumien Kumasi atufo ne atofo kwadu say about center ne the clinic I was so me macro go filling station down no emu ane so me Pentecost asol down afa enye na e wa heba shop ne pharmacy bia mu free 0500 110 115
adusa heba
madansie nie.
If you have 250 Ghana cedis right now, it can do wonders for you. Chairman, Fabeji, it could turn your tears into joy in the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kesiye promo. Madam, Fabeji, it could get you up to 50,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. Business owner, Fabeji, as a student, make transactions with your Access Bank card, and that could get you Spotify and Netflix subscriptions, PS5, iPhone 16 Pro Max, and more. This be out of class senso. Fabeji, you see what 250 Ghana cedis can do for you? And Kasakra. Fabeji, it's the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kesiye promo. Deposit a minimum of 250 Ghana cedis and its multiples in your new or existing account and be on your way to winning a share of the 580,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes and other amazing rewards. The more you deposit, the more your chances of winning. Promo runs from now to September 2025. This promo is in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
You just got added to the GoTV Best Football Friends chat group. Let's go! Final. It's finals time, and all the biggest players are in it to win it. Catch every Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa League, Conference League. To cut the long voice note short, you know who'll be there for you when you need to watch the final. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend. GoTV. Love it.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. On Otec 102.9, Yakoya Yasayaba. Ajwa.
He.
Na mbom design.
Eradi adom me ho yedo don so e.
Adom ninti ye de eradi ase. Na bibia UK. Ene eye benada ya bawura mu se na chese unse pepa. Sam ne doso na ochina. Ena nyame ya adoma yebe assess President John Dramani Mahama ne 120 days. Na also obekasa inti minim sebe televised address dia obey fellow Ghanaians edi amai
teliso ne yebe kasa
inti ebe televised address dia tibia na yebe hese watumi afofoli ne 120 day pledge no edi ama Ghana fo a yebe he na nra so osan epa dwumadie bi huntoma olonche eyesa dwumadie no na dwumadie no mu no na wode nsemba ko miensa bi atudwa eye code of conduct for public officers. Papa, that reminds me, I think last week your point na me Salam Alaji Salam na me ni din komo bi wani mo na me catch and say omampanyi ma omo 31st of March. The 31st of March besine bebre na ntumi declare wonum asset
nto no eno okan
bebre ntumi declare wonum asset nti wo kira omam ko si ochina na last day wa won declare wa
against a fifth enra
ayenra na se ochina
fifth
enra mom na last day
yeah it was fifth
me kransa me samom grace period nti whatever the issue is no the tie say wa won ntumi declare odie no ochira so twen bi e wo ho e de maw na 3 months salary
or the so one so crowd that say appointees do be abedunati ama Mahama
I'm 1 month salary
yes
I dey come Mahama care but wait 3 months you say dia o say dia ko o dia ko na 4
please na 4 months
na 4 months na 4 months unya ketua
there be asotwe no
onye aketua no kra
na nya sa dia akofie
nka no so ya kama
nya sa akofie e me ha ye ho
there be we o dia ba begina ochina because na year free jubilee as a crime or say President Mahama set Wednesday deadline for appointees into ochina as I said
and time no kasa ne de no o se 5th May
according to date no day na
o me program na chief of staff Julius Debra e kasa ye say
edru ho na wa wo be ya sobrachie na ye beka se ye de wadwuma firu nsem no wo fra mahama kra no wo fa kra no still na letter no bebo ama mo akwa akotena fie meaning say wonya wadwene so no be ye adwuma no waye wadwene di a declare na kofo dwane a according to the president oral list aba nanimu a bebre na anya yo
bebre
na so mo dwane so mo ye den yo
sada makachira base so nko declare na asset as of a J registrar also no so ko declare na asset
obia nkwa
o high than three bedrooms a ona ko declare me ehunu
before si appoint no ofie a ma ehunu wo case a me ehunu
ABI before ebe appoint na wato asase bi oba bi me ehunu
explain
we nya ibia enti as of a J ni ayi abas mu nyina so mo ko declare mo asset fast na aye code of conduct at the public officers no I believe say it's a step in the right direction but among for bisha say
gift said yen so ahunu
give 20,000 no e do so dodo
anko so otiso ma
anke so because e hono
below that year you can take it
ti o say okay aye document now say appointees are prohibited from accepting gifts or favors especially from companies or individuals with interest in government decisions. If a gift is received during an official engagement and its estimate value exceeds 20,000, it must be declared. To be becha wade na have value na bru 20,000 say we declare
but below
there normal 20,000 credits na nke so ye ne be 5,000 bi kra and your door so you have to declare or say it must be declared sa ana watchro ewo aha say
so the section kra be so 20,000
o say
gift be a gift
or say the only exception is the only exception is modest gifts to staff as a reward for excellence or retirement.
And okra no say mode eniyama mo betoto no eni ni nti a mo person reward ni pa no ebebre chief of staff ono approve a any those hampers ya mo checheche ni nyina no bibia beba beso chief of staff ho wa approve some mo nkoso a nsa na mo be ya amaye.
The only exception is modest gifts to staff as a reward or say
modest no
and I say the only exception is modest gifts to staff as a reward for excellence or retirement no na say we be cha wade na value na o he na bru 20,000 there na is go and declare that gift. You have to declare it. Or say the betu just say ministerial travels. Or say all official or unofficial travel outside Ghana must receive prior approval from the Chief of Staff's office. After each official trip, a report must be submitted on the trip or any important or any impress retired within 14 days. Or say, Mami, Mami, very good. Or say, all official or unofficial travel outside Ghana must receive prior approval from the Chief of Staff's office. After each official trip, a report must be submitted on the trip or any impress retired within 14 days after your return. Or say, where government is footing the bill, the trip must be necessary. It must be budgeted for. It must be budgeted for and aligned with national priorities. Proactive approvals will no longer be entertained. I say, oh sorry, I went to Basa but my passport so I say oh almost so sani man so.
Code of conduct
na in fact okasafa prohibition of purchasing of state assets. Mo amutumi to emma aban asase aban dance ya guest house now to wesia osimato or say no political appointee under this administration is permitted to purchase state assets or say whether land vehicles, and shares or buildings, directly or indirectly, if you attempt to do so, and you are found out, and you are found out, your appointment will be terminated. Na chese oye na so musa so muse wato abanja padie aban kai say bi a shares bi wato bi ana asase bi wato bi edan wato bi se enam obi so ana wankasa na o to through any agency bia no a ana se aban office bia no ye chewa appointment no ordinance abeka okay meet the press oye no oka sasem we ewo ho ena ampa odi osi ayoyo
leadership panyini no ono na de code of conduct na benti no o secti example bi se obi aba ba che ne cars mienu bi na cars ne baaye no abo achire se Felix of Osukwache wo mu ni animu ni emfa come chief of staff na wo mo emfa ensumo man no enti said ye declare ne obi de gifts buy wo se wo ye sei no ono ade a wo se wanya ya eya cars mienu e de aba ba che no wadane de ama chief of staff ano ye nsem bi Mahama e de atudwa
ananu nti
asema no asemi won pese ya de bi be kwa be yiri ni kom ne scandal no afie de wo so odi ni huni enti wo ye bia ne kwanso enti wudi na chi na kwa anya ne saade ne efia na abekọ nsam ne doso abusiansam bebre no ane atena si ye de ebreo ye de ka bobo bi so edada enti ni aka na ewa hanom yemfa entwaso emfa emamo ya hyase ewo ahase yi a Yewura Mahama code of conduct ya yabobo so ede ama we wo de atudwa se we bia wono a wodi animu no wo ye no won so nye wadwen se wo bedi so we no a rules and regulation amode ba be ya adwuma appointees nyina bedi so wo ye wadwen se wo ni so dia ene sanctions no bebre no ane ne yabobo so de ama wo mra no ebewe wo emu ensam no enonom
na adwo abra okasa no ka sembi ohwe krata ni mu a obia bi a wato din citizen engagement and reporting. Na say na da ho or say a portal will be created for the public to report suspected breaches with guarantees of confidentiality and impartial investigation. Enti ombe bi portal bi utu se aban dwumani bi osuani bi se oye banyini bi ye nyoma bi emfa
wo evidences are no akotwra to honum
ose ba ne saso a ombebo o nsem no ho ban obetumi edi akugu sa portal no so obi ankoyi wo
odin wo ba bia wabo aban nti ebebo ho ban no ye nsem bia wode atu edwa na
o bas mani age ho bada ka de ba ko
waya de
mani age ho bata ka de
fanya adwuma mo nka ne krata so
mani age ho bata ka de ba ko
eno ye den a
e wo se ni code of conduct e wo se komrem na or append signature
emran tatu
e ka men ko kamera entai way to because verbal information bi keke no de amaye no but I feel say anka we e wo se emra etato say the bear signature ni nyoma bebam no man say it has been put into law into saban we ni ho kra na ekoye Ghana mra bi agidi se
anya sabe political communication
anya sabe political yini bia all right
na ababa beto jasema mpanyini John Dramani Mahama wapao enipa dunkunu 19 members ya wamo eba beboa na 24-hour economy initiative no ya baba behwe kwanya ye befa so ne atumi aye ne aye ne ye na enipa 19 na wamo eba beboa na 24-hour economy ne fa behwe eniama ye krade free ye man ni mu de konkofo man so export de ne ye de na ewa ha ne ye de konkofo man so no eno de ehia wamo pa wamo baba behwe enkofo bebre na suggest say aya na ye add value to it anke be ma yesika nmu ayedu dance aya ya hwi ne akwa koton ti committee we adwuma ne so export ni titiriu wamo de omani baba be hwe hwahwe kwan ye betumi aye ne aye ne yie na wamo committee ne so no wamo edro so pa ora Augustus Tando Gushi Tando wono eka ho ebi sanso na ye wo finance minister ora to force ne ka ho bi minister for trade agribusiness ono so ka ho Elizabeth Jare wo ka ho na ministry of fisheries swafo wo ho Emilia Ata wono so ka ho food and agriculture Eric Opoku wono so ka ho Dominic Aini attorney general wono so eka ho enkofo bebre na Port and Harbour director Dan no ne enkofo bebre no a na wo mo eka ho nipa 19 wo mo ba beboa 24 hour no niam export no yenya ne sen ya yeye pagya ne mudie mu ne yenya sika eno ene dwumade de ahye wo mo nsa wo mo eba ba dwendwendwendwen ho ma mentro so wo ahase owura okugyeto ablakwa ka he wo kase yade a nkofuo bi osusu se wo mu kura diplomatic passport ahodo bi a ohun ne se na we kura no kura de si dan ye de ma no wo hwehwem kura na akwakwada ne nsem bebre wo se ye revoke nti ministry dia baba to just o ma revoke 701 diplomatic and a face service passport ahodo bi ai o ma revoke nya sem ketra kwa
o ma cancel no kra
ye fi wo ye fama mu
bi na DC for ne bi tutu kwan DC is no so bi tutu kwan
o ma twa me on be den o mo ba me den
e bi o age som de banza
CDC is kahun Council of State members kahun members of parliament for bi ni omo yerenom minister ni omo deputies bi ni omo yerenom afi businessmen for bi asofufuo bi wo mo drosso list ne drosso pa businessmen ni asofufuo ne hwanhwanfo wo mo drosso 701 okudyato wa chese diplomatic passport no omo nsem fantasy be mo omo drosso gum dudu nti ye yomo nyina de afri so na Ministry of Health ade ababa tru dwachresap nursing and a public health training programs ahodo ni nyina ene wo pese koye o nurse ni sa public health sa midwifery baby apeso de ko bia ministry no wabi atum portal no betumi akwa register na wo mahase enche wo be fan crofo be ko interviews ahodo nti unim so qualify na pese okosuku ni bia ministry no ebie portal no atum wo betumi register register.healthtraining.gov.gh register.healthtraining.gov.gh unya click so a betumi apply na etomu a na se watumi akọ no akọ akosua ade ewo ho na ekọ Vincent Asefua ka he ebetu dwa se ofa impeachment ye osan de kodan Supreme Court si a suspend mame Getrutu Konu Supreme Court at dismiss in injunction application na what ba se suspension of Chief Justice no nki yenyai kra yenyai
court asesa to agu ba
o asesa Vincent Asefua asem no se ensuo ni mo nti no
na asem na mekatira wa ha
asem ben kre
na afenyo marking video iso cover aí
na o he abatwo na ekoso wo koso na Justice Bafoboni Yoni Kolandi ene ba ko ka ho wo mo de omo abatwo no mo mbom no mo gigina se no nsuo ni mtie mo ntumu mienu bi eka ye pe no mo ka se ngeja ye ntie de ekọ
so ha ho na maka ni nyina maka mu nsem nyina kire odadada se o ma for the pressure egu a GPO no so se omomodia se o ma ne saka afanyo makin na wa charge no
enra video na
ai
na se videos been so circulate
se
obehu se police ni ba ko she uniform o she helmet wo she ni panimo wo tene ne nsa kobo afenyo
ende menya hu
na ma min screen ko di bi na min fansen
ni videos no kro mo ka so bo officer na sum no kra no ene kra so amenya
hu aspect no
dem hu yen se oto ne sa de bo na pampam
why
obo police ni na pampam but me hu so obo na sum
no ngo so police ni video e ba ye baby a wo she ya wo pre akwa kobo afenyo why
ti ho na to twede kan
se wo hwe video no beginning ne dia eno no e ba ye de afenyo de e ba ye eno amem seriously eno amem but omo de ge ye na na kwa de ge se o hye ni pende mo twene ade
afenyo de oten sabo police na pampam na simani kwa emergency se into amafo e the pressure
afenyo so mighty minority o ko bo post ni apampam
ye ko demonstration ko
because that one so person maybe o hye
there's no way it's just that enra interviews amity from police for nature no mo prevent demonstrators say omo fa restricted area eno anu but ebia no so feel say
omo so kwatwe yensa wo baby oh ya ma obi ani ni lem
nana ma kwa ba
na juso
ma ko bi wa ha na kwa me abedi ho na ono nsia no ochrocho odi akire chrocho nyasem ketwa ba santima mponsem no
traditional stories
ja santima mponsem ne de ma nya kwoto
okay
na
all right okay nana okwa mampon egosi sai
sorry ho no a se mi nana da for me yo
na wo ba o so ni dio en wo so ni
dio so ba papa na da for me nti so na da for
na ni mpon pa nyanchen
and then asantima mpon ahemfie na before that no enra nana no mewo asantima mpon konya so eba menhia asantima council no tanse na asantima ine ro tumfo seto bi wo hono ana o hye se o hwe ni musenya adomu a achekra no bosumi mu die ana bosumi ba kunko no na onum apɛ ohene bikyere mampon hene krabre enti mpanimfo hye se nyame adomu abosumi de to so dumi no 12 of this month no koye na otweda no no se nananam kɔbɔ nananam ɛwɔ mampon ade hye nyina amane no ho meeting council meeting ne course no na mpanimfo to aye bibia wie na dwura hene bɛrɛ mo se hwede nyasem ketwa ɔne tempentin kwa kɔbɔ se funeral committee no wɔne etitinani enti ene ebra mu kohye to adwene o se ɔmobɛbɔ na ahema amane nana ajakoma difi otosumienu mampon heme be wonso ene oba hema ne ho fe send mama mre tena dwam tutuni mama ne ko kama na de ekosi nyina ne se nyame ya adomu na otweda no anopa no nananom betena se from 6 to 9
next week Monday
12 of May no from 6 to 9 ewa himfie no mu wi from 12 to 6 no betena so 4 court of himfie no na afi hihie bia akoso na nam kire se what the ban ato ayiyo so any public procession bia no what the ban e mampon asase so ne ka mampon asase anya santima mampon ko a o se didi ko adwira na be room afija ase apa ne yonso ne miahodo ni na ba be si jama ase de e se mampon traditional area o hwemu a district wo mu kra ne be se 4 mampon district na nkasa adwira municipal and mo fijase so district no and a part of Aguna district ne so eka ho nso sa jurisdiction ni na mo hye mampon ase ne de e se kojan ni kuntunkri ni birisi no an obi a hye ntino ban no eka obi a na no kire se duru se nso a uni anim na o aboa kosi abonte konante bi ni kwan so konante stray animals no obi kye no akobusa obi a kan tete no crowd say drag ni bermo se yen committee di tu ye nim no wo se nka wo nkese bi se na we no ja point na odwa mu ni achi ndi yimuso na mranti ne biare enti no nananom akobɔ ohima amani ase hihie no kire se da obeye yi na nkasa de ombeji date ne free osante hene ho enti in the course of arrangement of the 1 week no ombesa ba menhia himfi no ba menhia himfi a da osante hene be ka se that say ana munyi ohino mumfa no nkwa akura no no medi so ti enana de 1 week no mahye edana to no masa abane ayiyo masa abane crusade ahodo ne omanfo be hia ne ade nyina omde so ato so dedo yonso no omabane enti na dwira hene beremo se hwede ene committee brief no kire sen hia ahodo so mde gu akwan bia no omde gu akwan mu omo hwe nim so nyame adom a bambo ho nsem so omo ne music wo sa 4 district ni nyina no ehia enti no obi abebo amabambo ho nsem tia akwan enti ene kwasa no mampon ahemfie no update one don buy book of condolences no obi a dodo na sofo abambofo ibefo ba no mabesensan a bibia ekoso enti no yembo adwira hene beremo se hwede abaso one mampon hema ne traditional council no mahwe kire yi pa Tiegusu cause update bi obi o sa santemai tie de da se breba obestuma santemai da se bro se bunsu obestuma santemai pa no a lawyer sans be ye registrar KNUST on the constitution no bro mo draw constitution e kra no even in the area of chieftaincy no odima kotene papa na dwa ne kreka o deserve state burial engineer so mo yema asantemai hye ne mo nyam bia se do tumfo ahye no on be ne sa tie call mampon hempi de dwa ne bermo se hwe de tie no na ye dia be dok.
All right, okay. That's it. Nekuma.
Kahe mame nase na yenko. Augustine Cable Enterprise main kancho se ofie ho na opeso osiesie ho toto niama foforo banom. Ya bra ho bra beji bisan se bo ne wo fon sa be mon niama pa. Chandelier lights no design bi a wo pe bi enye na. wall light ahodo orbit fan ceiling fan the bluetooth wom ni nyina da ebi e wo ho wiring na be ne yankotokoto bekuma be wi ase ne jadem akofa kadia bro wo ba garden lights ahodo solar light socket stabilizers switches video doorbells ahodo ni nyina ebi e wo budura dumu a wo benja ba jewelry wo ne lava no ne hwe ni mu ahoma ni nie 0243 179 942 0243 179 942. Happy birthday way eko edi ama Mr. Dennis Eji Owusu. Mr. Dennis Eji Owusu na CEO Emma KO Sanitation Tafu New Road ewo Asante Mantem Kropon Kumase. Enkwatenten dia hoɔden ewom ɛna ɛnɛ yɛsrɛ efiri ɔsoro gane hɔ ɛde ɛma we fi wankasa wonua ba maame ya boama ofin so ahinkro maame ya so odododo ɛna akwakoye wa wodai ohyira wo awurade ɛnu akoma soade ni nyina ɛmfa ɛma happy birthday to you ka he
yeah
mediasi
medase papa ano check 102.9 yɛbɛkɔ yanim na Shannon so sɛ ɛna de tibia malamisha eba be kasa ade ama NDC amanyoko no na ene honorable Kennedy Kwasi Kankam obete nenka obekasa ade ama NPP na owura Aaron Kuma eba be ka wonu ho ewa ha enti Shannon so say open shopping papa kwa eno ani abapamo Ghana's biggest online shop for quality product eho ena kwa shopping papa ekoso ewo enti opese oni wonu kita odi ne wie payo a mamodi akọ Play Store na App Store download the abapamo app no ana obetu aborum ewo www.abapamo.com www.abapamo.com opese obo ana akọ so atafo 3 miles omne sekasaka park no edi animhwe de ohia bia say electronics and appliance obenya ni nyina bi ewo abapa mall na abapa se menka je so peso twa ne kakra akonya no ho ema obeso twa na amunum ho anso a eno nso akonya no edam ewo ho ema ya obesum aye bibia kama pa de amount bomodian na fa wani kire abapa mall na oni omudi enkomo ni wie na oto bibia wie nso a Newman said bia no on sabeka omamu ha bia wo bia no within 24 hours na abapa abomodian amaunsa aka Newman no delivery no so the brewer a free wonye ohwe na kai say Hyper Plus live band enso ewo ho say ye ne siw na so bedin to na sai fro ana sa sorry mu ye crusade mu hia powerful PA system fall on a Hyper Plus live band baby I want say kan ani ho crampo a bomodian free Hyper Plus live band they say almost alternatives bebre de bebo aye band no ama bibia so aye kama ayiko herbal bread na mekan for ama wo efra ayiko herbal center and de ayiko herbal bread aba adwaman so aye friend ayare sapano kama stomach ulcer wo so oyo bia untumi na ni ade obransa na wada ana se siche yade na tete wo ana se mojamruso ena hawa bomodin na ma onsanka aye pano ibi oyo bi e kan samche na wura fi ana sante hyewa etete asma no ana otai bowa ayiko herbal bread ebeboa papa ai mekanfo aye pano na mafi se koko ewom cinnamon wom garlic atadwe ene prekese ena yede aye herbal bread no ti onya bi dia ebeboa ni padua pa ebeboa in fact ebemo akọ anim ni ade a nti bomode na ma onsa enka bi na opedudu atu a ebu akwa sepase ha ode onu wani kire business kwan so a ubenya bi nti from 0541 173658 0541 173658 ana Otec FM so wura ha so a container na wo ya nimu ha no ubenya sister Porsche ho ana du kejeti anso a kejeti ebu akwa station sister Suzy ho friend 0246041423 0246041423 ayiko herbal bread dibi na udia ubenya wayarsa ho beto na open ngoma papa mamafra na kenkan konkan a eno ane perfect series onu books no eno na beboa o esa say yenti Ghana Education Service ajatum ena naka enso approve books no nti I approve books for a basic schools in Ghana if next one egosi JHS books ningira bi ho the pacho English language our world our people history of Ghana IME computing creative art science animals preschool no so next run kosi KG2 no numeracy language and literacy award our people creative arts phonics computing coloring any writing for preschool JHS for books so there bebre enom sans supply past examination questions Ope perfect research akwanya Kumasi Aputo John Ben Station no ana nkran so dan so man first stop Bamodi afro mo 0243299938 0243299938 and 0540755465 0540755465 Bamodi ato ma mofra no no mutumi kenkan konkan me kwa man so na mene Patrick Kwame atua ani nkomo corporate affairs director Osaya National Service National Service Authority ono no ye communication director Edema National Service Authority. Patrick, Oteminka, Memoha.
Yes.
Now, Pum to say.
Kumasi Bruno Vidin, was it Benjamin?
Matthias, yeah, that's the Hoboko. Now, Patrick, who says say, NSS personnel, nim bebia, no ID, no pay policy, no, but who say NSS say, Masa Pejam, Yirimu Pampin say no ID, no pay. And then I offer policy as a baby. I mean,
I think I'm Mamintia na Mentia Otec FM, Dwabrem at Tilfwin in the NTVA, Rebefi. Now, Mentia put us in team, a brilliant team. I mean, because I stand on all existing protocols. I'm there, that's ghost names once and them a buy. They cast a ghost names and it's Obia on your national service. Now so Nipebia faculty coin again after national service in woman one. There was so many sona ya national service for car. Now almost so Ibia could do more. And no I now to say I can't ghost names now. I said, Nipa and common same patterns or mobile national service in woman. Nipa be after particular so the Omabukusu. It was so many it's ya. Now, if you are almost on my team, and as if you saw a can cry and Papa and calling for cry. If you say, Abani by your boy, home, what they say, you bit me that in the free. Now, Ama Abine, a sick and one tunnel. You buy list on what the mind say no national service nipe over no na etwamu 180,000 a year audit emma nim before be fire din ni hwe mu yi free mu no na apeka 90,000 and to the tunes and nia list no over 80,000 na omu yi national service for abanda da ni mu nipa bi si fa akoti kwaso di omu egu na so be sha and now we know what I say. That's not service with media and says you work I say yende obia that America create kemu yansa na ban we yiba no obitimi ye national service abosomi 9 abosomi num abosomi yansa ne atia baako and now me know what I say o Dwabrem Otec FM aban ye ba ye tima make sure say the national service for car, you knew I'm couple so me back cry. The amount it's me and say, a dean baby, identify bonnie for the dear goons. I know I'm yet Nippon Moya national service. You to me, or you. I'm not going to Moya national service, you know. I'm out by one in Hano. I said, come up a former. Into me via your mama, bay, it's me. This is a national service for Bosumisun Yana, yes, you are Moka. A ya, some da, as you bought a bina basopa, if you say, now we will be our or national service. Now, Bosumisun, 715 Ghana cities in Uzua, Emma, we come up with some new and to see 2 Ghana mono. And who there? And when we say, a bina, and 100 German for Rabbi. What do you mean free for Bonin? It's a bit not a firm. And since you say, I said, me say, na, you register and will be by national service at the end. So, the Bayas are John Bonnie to crowd will be true so of as I didn't be my Emma. I don't know how I think it's a pass there. And so now, bet me a register. Na, Yaju was two say, oh, yeah, national service. I was so I see a mouse canoe. As I say, Odo Ghana card, Eba. Now you verify me who say a walk cash. One has any who is school, Kwame Nkrumah University, Kumasi Technical University, who is nursing training way, training college way, and the water any power, you know, I am passing where we school away national service. We never who register but we national service in the Muslim so I said the mouth. And not to me, Yammy and Yakon, in the top of 1 and pay good news, but about register the suit.
Na sa yenim se ghost names in common oni yedi na yenim se Ghana card aba anka ebe sone sa nneoma we nyina so na mobile so far mo hwe nkrata mu no emwa ben na Ghana card no ebe boa e wa bra mo ma no ID no pay atumi aye adwuma
ma men kan to say antana ye be bakra no registration no mo je Ghana card dada na national service problem no enye national service system no na problem wo mu eye nipa bia no omo system na chi cash computer there you say garbage in garbage out there would be go no eno ne be pie enti sa wotu akire na ya ka akire o say obi a oye national service na fa ne to so na wuhia o workers o mo ye adwuma wo fie me say cash say ni bo aro omo house boys and house girls and no nyina o de ne kwa na born in Ghana card ID na di o de ne school bi mu na ofikia so computer ne de ono hu say nipa we oye libra na adena
okay
enti Ghana card ya de register ne de ya de na o dada na mu nipa bonifo no anu tetra no omo ya sa good names no omo access to system no and deliberately no omo yes aniama enye system na no problem because system dey no di begum na de be ma ho enti de yen say yes mukina na ya mia mu say sa ade no ebe ye adwuma na obi ntini mfa kotipa house to fanche bi emu na system ni.
All right, enti a free sabre koi mo hwe anim say registration no bibia be ko through ye nim baby amaye adwuma na kwa ko do de do mo Kenya policy no emu so far mo sha sen na mako wie ne sen
said the bro for na photocasa na o kan ni che no the oba ye be check o Ghana card na ye so ya verify Ghana card ne say yampa ya verify from school say department ya bahase of national service school we and then buy e no kre ye yes I check ni nyina wia to say crowd so dey me pass akunya we na me nka say from August from mo be national service no ye be started 2 months military training and as part of that program no cramp no so be a fake no be woman and they achieve an e soldier for no mu training na no mo discipline and that 2 months military training no me pass akunya na me nchiu among for bebre ayehu na ngopo kan wasem e discipline e pese ye de students ni mu ka se o hwe educational structure ye o we a ye nse den ni policy bi a ye sie gina ya ye pese ye discipline ewura ye manim anunti ye de sa military training no ba abedi national service nanim na ye di discipline ewura national service personnel ni ka asra for training na omo ye no enye training keke omo ahye ne say wo fam pia me ka se bra adwuma 7 am obedu 7 am they are considered boni fe time conscious se ka se Dr. Cash ena ye wa openi e wa adwuma mu a wo na wo de ni die esafata ma no enti se wo pese wo di discipline e hye obi mu na wo ma ne ye time discipline wo ma ne respect seniority Uma ultimate transforming from never be a now shaping the best training military training. Now and I'm saying training or pass it out as military officers in Tino. Yeah, na omukum kakra. Now so say soldier for training near my time 7. Now be do 8. You don't walk park no be 10. Ni na near the 2 years you need to be time conscious. Se usia obi oye senior e wo force ni mu a usia na no salute no salute sa ni nyina eye training ni edi wura mu ma wufum say you must respect seniority 2 year national service na wunya adwuma wo Otec FM na e ka kira o say Dr. Cash na ye senior training na edi wura mu ntino o respect seniority ono ni nkopeja wa betiri nkire no enti ade e ka che de sa military training ni ba no e discipline na you who say a system no you run away from ye film near the dura your money. And nothing edit military training about. And throughout the military training, the check and balances in India, that's why I ordered to know the Nipa or my bay, Nipa or my national service on Babe, Nanya fake names. It's a rebel. The rebel studio near to teach him our mom fathers. But what to say, I see a military training, the 2.9 discipline. I share school for him and found no more.
But going into the future, more plans be from your outfit. Say, Alawano Modeka Krabe Kawana.
Mpacho enkomodia bebree ekoso efa allowance no ne titiri ni omo e national service farms omo magia tuma omo e national service farms omo ye adwuma no omo de omo nkomodia ni ko nanim pa se obi gitum se obaye ne national service wafum e wo national service mfu na e wo Ghana ni nyina mu bia mu na se nipa ko ne betena ho na o ya e se ye man extra motivation. We more national service farms in if you are discussions cost 759 a bit my pejam amanako kakramo a boy about the penny focus with you but meaning some come be say a cost one. If you are go cry out to the next national service batch in Piana assembly.
All right, okay, Patrick. Yeah, that's it. Say Wajibre na niye dinkomo. Why? All right, enjoy the rest of the day. Patrick Kwame Atuani attending Kano. Corporate Affairs Director, Osan National Communications Director at the National Service Authority, NSA, and yete se watch and semba kumi enumi ensemu ediama ye no. Na meka the Vema Plus Limited the Prostavat capsules aba bema okodwonso na otese dwonso na afie mu ayedin ochim ansa na ba odwonso wi enche na dwonso san de obiem na ade san dwonso kuro ya nso ma wonna ni ade ade a dwonso emu so a eba otum se kala eba no enkoyie pampan so san di akire obre pa bomodin Prostavat capsules ena ebeboa onya Prostavat capsules ni bia bibia be kotote ade amao na be ma from pa enche no asifom otum se nioma enkoyie chese hu sane so otum se obremu bre pa nkwabo no kra so a esan wo fom eba ne say no American for X drive capsules no ade amao na mum se enkabo ni gina wanum na ekura beto eye ominimu na amama so adoso nipadua adokoro pa dia me pa chane little capsules nso ho ya obetumi anom ama eyin carbon na free wanum ni ade ade a oba ko mfichi nanu na twa moja so otum se ni tum ni ade ade a odum se nioma nkoyie ebi okra obre kra no nom nioma bi ansa na aba na chese e dinat capsules no eno na ebetumi aboa ni nyina e free Vema Plus Limited na odi wani kire ma me yi ho e wo kwada so estate a ubenya Vema Plus nro no ebi ato eye Unisaburam ubenya bi ato na ukwa Freddy Menzo so ebi ho Dani Heba, Colina Heba, Misty Heba, Apidank Heba, and afi leading pharmacy ni leading Heba shops in Nano. Ubenya Vema Plus in Roibiato. Aya Prostavite capsules, X Drive capsules, Lito capsules, Dinat capsules ni naso ebi hana bet you have Vema Plus Limited. L was 0244 370702 0244 370702 Ubenye bi ato DHI College of Health and Education and so some Kyle say watch your SSC SSC and asa wasi chese we need to adi hunu pa se obabeye apomdi adwuma no ebi nanso bi kan asa mo se ebeye wapema pema DHI College of Health and Education eton safro se bomodi abra na ode obefa apomdi ntitiem apomdi ntitiem chane so se bi certificate in dispensing assistant dispensing technician 2 and 3 mu top up diagnostic medical sonography sterilization processing technician medical laboratory technology environmental health diploma in education early grade education and afi sign language na chane so se ekoso DHI College of Health and Education. And 2 years 6 months attachment to ho obeye and also be boa papa said be de okosua no obetumi ade aye adwuma akọ akiri papa anti obo school ni ma modern facilities in kwan na wo ho ebi say ICT labs library any laboratory training na no kama pa hostel facilities and so available Dwabrem no mo akonya ne twa ne kakra flexible payment plan tutumnika if any chapatase wo ban Holy Mary restaurant no and I will to DHI College of Health and Education I was 0244 213-187 0244-213-187 and 0276 221-939 0276-221-939 and 0273-635-765 0273-635-765 admission koso na bia mo no DHI College of Health and Education samin kan kira say oyo chechire ni na ukra degree certificate ya ubrenie se ubenya akonya na wakwa kire chemistry and physics e wo US abruchimemu aha nti bomodin se wani ji ho so ba kire physics and chemistry e wo US abruchimemu a ebreni ni bowuram e wo DHI College of Health and Education ufre eye number na amde tu dwano a ubetumi ene wonum edi enkomo afia adwumaifo bi te se mo amoye construction adwuma mason for welder for electrician plumbers mo nyina no man ya friend Romania ehia mo ni mo ya adwuma ana ubetumi aye nan ya adwuma ni bia Romania man no ehia se ubetumi ene wonum ababa ya adwuma ti bomodi akai so be fresh 0244213187 0244213187 na GKB Construction Logistics GKB Construction Logistics aba ama ene serie ayema ewo bia no muni adeadea bia obehia ni bia ofri GKB Construction Logistics a obehia no wosre esanse GKB ama adwuma no ayemre ayefo na GKB Construction Logistics se eba ne se opese mbeye eye flow ama concrete flow a wonka se kokoto nnua bi ni adeade dabi is a GKB o deal with formworks and I will deal with and also Emma flow no gua ayen tentem so simple na ningi na chire no osanton aye roofing sheet e bit say aye long span self lock IBR na wosan aye free estimate enso edema obi bia obeba wuram e wo no mu akache se won konko hwe roofing no ema no no obeye estimate na ma free se odi nnua egudan so na waboso a odi nnua na egusu nso a in fact oye ni nyina kama ni nyina akire no wosan ton efia yesi awie kama efia yesi awie a chese odi se home pa ene ne yensin wieye ene ne uncompleted houses no o pass asenso na ato a GKB Construction Logistics e woni nyina bi e wo ho ana se wankasa wo fia wasi awie ana fia wonsin wieye o wasase a opesa wo ton GKB Construction Logistics e wo ho obehwe aye bibia amawo na obetumi ni wonuma di nkomo wa homa iso aye 0246248275 0246248275 ana 0201366600 0201366600 almost fantastic pre obetumi afre wonum na oni wonum edi enkomo na omatumi ababeboawo Donima Steel Complex Limited enso ewo ho e bana dance enioma e free chance e de board dance bit say tropical long span roofing sheet and some more types bit say strips IBR step tile and also color bia pebia no benya afi eye tropical housing and galvanized standard size sheet ni nyina bi so ewo ho de aya so ene de yenka so ni nyina bi ewo Donima Steel Complex Limited roller shutter gate system ni automatic garage doors DC fie nim warehouse other purposes ni container ni muni ade no ni nyina Donima will be tropical nails AK carpenter's choice the carpenter for pen na do papa on the board and so papa no ma wi adwuma no efri ni nkomam kona kesiem papa no Donima ho na wo Donima san wo binding wire any iron rods papa ni nyina de wani kire ho a ubenye bi ato ebo no so da fom kulam sa wi anwom no na mum social boss paper product limited a chan se Donima your sister company no Donima na your boss paper toilet tissues and so mu extra soft and extra strong and so ebo ma power bra busumi na ko na wi yesi no eno a ti bon wadin na ma onsa enka bi na be bo papa nyoma na afusa fufula afusa utu ni watua ana utua ni watu ni nyina ko watutumi kai na head office no Asafo Wife Junction Bengana Revenue Authority odu tamaleso akanvili omo banking David Junction no ana nkran so kantamant wonu ban GCB Bank Tachiman wan chikwan so kantan na ne ya dombo achifie no still Donima Steel Complex Limited ewo ho for Donima 0244-126-625 0244-126-625 and 0540-101555 0540-101555 Donima di ne ebo a yabeka say home of tropical product nti bomodin give us about center odi wani kire ho a Dr. Fuekukudam ene nurses Fuekukudam medical staff wo nyina ati adwuma na se in fact omo ye professionals omo san ye friendly omo san wo bre edema nipa obi bia obegba wura ho bia no give us herbal center adwumafo wo nyina ebemnya ebre papa esombo ediamao ndi say ye di nkomo ya na utie mi ka kire obi na obi so nka kire obi unom pem na ya na wote hawo ana se siche yade na age waboso ekuro bi na betena ye fununum udidi mi asamaranko kom de usu kakra bia eno so asamaranko mojamro so na tete obi ana ode ne hypo ana se hyper odi wani che givers eba center ombeboa oti ya ewo sisim ana so oba wapa furu so oba wo ba wapa papa emfa o sa wo na pese tochima ba wode afo ni che givers eba center na wonum enya omoa obora givers eba center so anya no nko a omo laboratory services wo ho dietary counseling ewo ho omo physiotherapy omo ye massage nyina so ewo ho scan ya de nyina wonum tware ho ni nyina odi wani che givers eba center omo ni nyina ma kama omo beboa ama bibia nso awie peyo adiama na opie na odi wani kire drugstore anasa pharmacy shop bia kasa ope givers p capsules ema oba oye bema watinka ekọ animu kama ema bibia nso koyie pa adema wa bra onum givers p capsules no ai na se koba nsa mama dokuru nipadua no oba ko mfikyire na te yawo ne ade oye fruma tim okona ko yimreku ba je so boga na president fo atwam nyina diansa eba nsa so a emwa umpie na unfifiri person se wajari swimming pool no eba nse no ohia givers co capsules eno ana ebetumi aboa malaria fever tetel typhoid ajiwa boso anase ya de aduane si wani ma untumi ni eba nse na givers eba mesha no eno so ebeboa papa upe givers eba center chi akwan atachi mobile anase tachi aduane onsabe kan wonum ewo ho ana obetumi afre givers so 0598 581667 0598 581667 and 0543222470 0543222470 open blocks papa to bomodin na fa wani kire Osbel Blocks Factory ehonko a and high quality blocks high quality blocks nko a and Osbel Blocks Factory odi wani kire Osbel Blocks Factory the high quality blocks no jack jai into so your contractor and or your foreman usan Osbel na ko top blocks bi obabi a jack blocks bi obeto bia no your friend shankpa na blocks enche obonse mu adwa why plus ye obonse na blocks na dwa na afi esan ebe pewache ni ade a open standard size blocks aye 9x18 ubenya bi concrete blocks ni nyina bi ewo ho 5 inches 6 inches solid anase hollow 4 inches solid blocks na open ubenya bi anase open clay brick pavers concrete pavers permeable pavers na open asphalt pavers interlocking concrete pavers stone pavers grass pavers anase stamped concrete pavers na open bomodin nefa wani ekire Osbel Blocks Factory me can find high quality blocks na free say or the quarry dust any stones any chan blocks no or the quarry dust any stones any chan blocks no na cement to say 42.5 R grade 42.5 R grade gasem and Osbel or the chat ne blocks no into Osbel say top blocks ni bi e dia kokuma se ne potemu a or the be kwa ko free ompewe na apadian Osbel kwan de be we e di amawo na ope onu ma kira kwan afo ani kire kase otra kase bi gino a be bia nkramufo no ko empaibo fieda bia no one wonum edi animhwe momodi afre Osbel 0244 377612 0244 377612 and 0244 043 805 0244 043 805 na chese wetumi edwani akire Osbel ho yenti adofo ene kakra aba nsama ya boboso no adofo ne kakra aba na fe metumi na mabedwafo ni nkomo.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash. Midin Mr. DY as I'm secretary. Okay. Hey, Ghana for your humanio. Ye ni ye hu se ekoton ye color TV, ekoton black and white. She said ye koi ye hu na 2028 e be kire NDC for say eto akrakura say ye jimeko. Bye bye.
Hello guys, I'm about to go for Santuani Ghana manina. Aya bokufo ene ku police for ntia omo. Aya afenyo markings ordinance abo police ni asumji an kwachi nitu. Ni mienu dia na nka ye cry. Mienu no me ye no. Ah ma true ma no tete said o mu bi da Ghana no. Innocent people ye ku omo boko. Aji bi untimi nka anhwe. Ba we di wa chole 3020. Last two na anya.
Dr. Cash Patrick Nyanza abu zoom open and beyond because any my Joshua and said demonstration on ye and I assume demonstration, but essentially you are John Draman Mama won't tear for tuna Zuba so decongestion or yes, yes, doom for so Oman Aquina won't see Sima Kumasi and Fan to my penfra. I thank you.
Good evening. Where about I'm a service. Kasa free attention young person. Martin Architecture Office, opposite police station. Na the TNE, akwa government electoral commission for December elections. Obi akodi president, obi akodi MP. Besi ne sika na yehu ebe obi a di tu otiama he. Obu sa return officers na obi anya sem bi aka nchiro. Enye o, Bible so aka, so opani aketu ma ne kam. Ya me se osufre na obaje ne so. E na o ma na ebra no.
Good afternoon. Or saying you may free kwam Dr. Cash. ɔmampanin mahama yɛsrɛ no yɛsɛ wɔbɛtwitwa passport mu no ɛne yɛgyina so to abama no chief justice na ɔde n'ani asi wɔ mo so ɛsuspend wɔn CEOs na ɔde n'ani asi wɔ mo so ɛpam wɔ mo no nyɛ no nti na yɛto abama no ɔka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ Ghana economy no emu ayɛ den ɔmampanin Akufo-Addo ne MPP foɔ ɔmo antini emu ɔman no nti ɔba na ɔbɛma nneɛma akɔ fam aman ɔbaeɛ no nneɛma koraa kɔ soro kyɛn sɛ tama na MPP foɔ di so na ɔhwɛ
Wia me mo aju ebru oyibo bo atini midrodu nebehi media makame say President Mahama omini ne wesa or the courage appointee bia when declare an asset no onyina di okrom ha ne yenhwe onyina di ne hu zampa omini ne west na say we say na got 3 months pay na de bend ne de enyi ntunkura oyibo bo atini behi.
Good afternoon. Danke ni medwa do hina hene. Ewura John Dramani Mahama. Eji corruption nsem ya wo kekan ni mejeje ade atu we. Papa we pa dum so kunye. Amon fese danke ni makawa ba.
Gosh, good afternoon. Kwa sampana ni ndio ya kango kwa. Cash mamencha na mencha production team ni abijafo no mhia ho. Cash ni bi John Dramani Mahama kasabia ebeye dinama obi obeba abedina ade se obeye nioma basabasa wo man ni bi. He said you who ni bi e twema. Yemona baso.
Cash di peni amoton kasafri kwa abre east. Let's ɔmampanin Mahama oni bibia de magana fo. Sese hwedum so yi baaba sese sa boys yi saka wa yi a omoyi a wosi oyi afiri ho no wayi tax afiri so okaze obi nto chacha na se chacha na okwa akoto no se wanya sika ade na obeye enye na de mefa gade mefa na ode kwa abonten so
ajambro baba ni bia mo ase sese so de asedani yade ma John Dramani Mahama ede na na Jane so mama o mai mo aye de se dollar ni suro sidi no pound no kra de wadaba bi basa se we ni ama mo pampuntu okoso di bia kama se suro bia no ma obi atumi kasa enye tintinti ama mo aye hu ye na na do den kwa Akufo-Addo no ba omia.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Hey, Opani, Mashusha watche. Sir, perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi mame mano. O wejajai. Abua wa mo say what to make in kai kama. Wa kabrofo.
Wow.
Na nkontabu akra de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAG perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifuo ene tre wa nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP, nina. Every basic 1, equasi basic 6. English, every basic 1, equasi junior high school. Ne bane combine so owo nina bi. English nom ane maths nom. Me say books bia ni wa. Perfect series, any bi. Na GS, ane naka. And so am approval. Enti obata bia ankoto bi maneba.
Hey, and na so we die. So ko bi kura betumi akotu akoton. Amani students o.
Na eno kura die. Wote boa no so say hwi wo mo sa set mock exams, terminal exams, and midterm exams. At the master school so a here wo mo a etufo nko aputu oja station ho a enkran dance mine first stop any omamu ba bia ye tonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Order for Mami Misa was sembio. Da na ope brese. Ukoisho nipadua mu. Sede unipadua na kwa na ho odensity e. Obrebo, osa, cholesterol anasa de dodo ewo mu, o blood group, o genotype, so ye AA, AS, ana SC, Sabre, may comfort by grace. Medical Center di ama say, enhwemu bia, bramien chen, ma yen hwemao. Ka cry de kwa de bampo, brano, ye de coffee tem korese bibia de ye, na ye nipadua ye de ne kwode ne ba. Bomoti ya se, obehwehwemu ententem na bibi siewa ye hunentem yetimi asra no by Grace Medical Center ewo Kumasi Bremai DVL ne nchen pe ose kwadwo area wa bibi ani amienkasa 0244 97 68 05 bio 0244 97 68 05.
Ewra me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bag.
Bra
aden ene so biem
ei time heba me hye ya me ka se yi ba kun ane wayi me yensen
bra sanya time heba me hye esia gyemi ni me fiefo enya de abaako ebeso yen
we de udi se ofa ni nyina
time heba me hye me ka se me di wa dance ya heaven ene de mekwa akopie enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture
enye enunku o de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma o oba a wafa afuro de wo ma akwada anofo ene akwada a woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi se obeto aduro yi bi anoma hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab am ye hu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa se o petam heba mixture enuro dudu atu a fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House ana ba ko so wo atonsu Monaco Junction
eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers any herbal shop dodo na emu
Fre 0244 417669
Kayo set time no TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu betu akọ
FDA agi adwadie nkratoa yi atum
Se unya fapim papa wo ngumasiam a wabrabo na ekoyie ma osa eno ti da bia me kase sukuu na obekọ ne de hu hia hu se obekọ sukuu papa ubewi obenya adwuma ahwo no ena chesa mpa wokọ sukuu papa eno nti na me kanfo DHI College of Health and Education ediamao ane DHI College of Health and Education bra sukuu papa ne amount tie ewo early childhood education affiliated University of Education Winneba sounds ne amount tie ewo diploma in education mu ema wona opeso okyerade na qualification a degree and HND holders in Kwan. Kaisa win a fiba pepe no wie your regular and your evening classes. Kaisa certificate we University of Education Winneba and a demand near Mompon campus and a Kavum. And you know kwa your mantity pa our certificate in sign language and also chemu e mantity our medicine counter assistant Miche MCA. Now if you person be top up on our dispensary technician 2 and 3 as well. And also e be mantity we papa B. You are DHI College of Health and Education actually kwan ewo Kumase Patase yeben Dr. KJC Sunyane Sahi Debiso ene kadezo sono ye podwuma dikadika wo ho from 0244 213 187 0244 213 187.
You just got added to the GoTV Best Football Friends chat group. Let's go. Final. It's finals time and all the biggest players are in it to win it. Catch every Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa League, Conference League. To cut the long voice note short, you know who'll be there for you when you need to watch the finals. Final. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend. GoTV. Love it.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia benemua. Kani mitutu ya na minkuma bwa sese die. Beto esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules.
Give it to me, baby.
Give us core capsules nzwe.
Emane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete womo no. Yedru no manum bi amama de me ho.
Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules.
I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Give us in no. Amen ni jia bebusuemu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. Eni give us core capsules bomu nom dia. Na eni jia ni ahoden no.
Wabrudo.
Give us P capsules.
Ememe wadi ifiedu watwede kronkwa na efa.
Give us core capsules.
Apemfu abatra wo mo manufuo ne nkwada wo ne ifiedu mienu nka ho. E wo drugstore bia motifonko Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
Opese ukwa brochire kwa yedwuma ana ukosua de emfoni nkyere babia esanse Yojima Travel and Consult abama se wo bebo wa mo akwantuo ho nhihye ye beye fofofo Yojima Travel and Consult ma akwantuo ye simple kra esanse wo kanyumaku akukudamwe wo mayi mu adi amanfo tu kwan no ho enanu ya Ghana Tourism Authority abo na yabaso se 2024 best traveling agency in Ashanti region enna wo modern bonti Yojima Travel and Consult Edin Kwada wo bo homodin pa wadisuam nansu sikasemunti watifie toto no akọ Canada brechmemu a wo koto wa adisia so enti se wo pese wo kọ Canada UK USA ana Asian country bia so no Yojima Travel and Consult beyen krata sem nyina ma say your visa passport birth cert hotel any flight reservation obeyen nyina kama ma bra Yojima Travel and Consult eneya na yemfiri wa kwantuo krata sem no ho hyehyɛ yema obehu Yijima Travel and Consult wo Kumasi North Central so and Boasi Zongo Yak Towers and now ubefre 0552 098 298 Yijima Travel and Consult wa kwentu mu boafo.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. On Otec 102.9 Yokoya Yasan Abba. Shannon so say Yusuf Isagani Mala Misaba Bekayen Sa Ewaha Obeka San Ediama NDC Amenyo Kono 9 people Honorable Kennedy Kwesi can come former Squareman MC former MP in Shiaso constituency Dr. Aaron Kuma Ewa senior lecturer Ewa Piamika University. Dr. Kuma
Dr.
Ewa Kwaba
na
mpom te sai
nyame adom boko
and that time ne mom na say traffic okrum kakra
baba traffic na
yeah better
traffic na okum na ase BBS me hu bibia nso asio nti ase okrum na beja
ana school for zoo fi
for so say school for nzavi na basic school
for bie
so
and I young kwame ameto bi mu ana nya better
yeah see.
All right, dear Tibia, so you better Ghana home come on. Share aftermath of a inter-parties save the judiciary demonstration. You know, the question has been, say, there be a issue ba, yeah demo, there be a issue be ba near a demonstration. Na yeah demonstration will be sa aftermath. And then a sign the and that demonstration no mo koye no stand up and obe receive a year petition no edema o mampanyin ha we receive awie eno ano because in prepare ni hear them why who demonstration be as for so ana when if you want demonstration so for be that said demonstration course ninti ade we asesa
Dr. Cash me that na mencha T4 ni ahefo mecha Amstel for you so yen so nti me we see me in school for na good luck na ve mecha me ofa ona ne Mr. and Mrs. Mufa na me can say on the demonstration no dey a writer ya inshan constitution mo Dr. Kai say ni pa bia wo ho pepa say wo be famra kwan so na niema wo mpe o mani ya woni nyi ho niema isisi o man ma wo bonyo so no o so timi ye ho demonstration timi fi say as for demonstration there we cannot tell say yeah demonstration ayina ho faso na enya ho faso bia nipa na omo ye demonstration na adwene mu no de omo hwehwe no bia omo bewie na omo nya ebi nso bit ma happen say ebi nso bewie na wo nya ebi okwa enye instant na be ho faso but as time goes on ho and say ba and if you say omo ye demonstration especially political parties ahwe pa omo na tie demonstration okroma emebia nso omo ko opposition na omo ye omo adwene ba fie ena omo do man no ena omo ti oman na nsamase ena oman fo ye omo bo na omo ye demonstration mai omo opposition omo power dia ye kan sem bia nya sem papa bia ya adwene ni fi ye ya adwene ye nti asamase omo no mo nim nyanse wo wiase na no mai akana sa timi dem fi se demonstration no omo mutaye no se nka Dr. Kazi omo nyamfa so mfi so a ka me sure se nko mo jai nti yesi ayen ete a yen said that organize demonstration on regular basis ni enye politics no ye de intimi nchire but on civil society front there so many demonstrations civil society aya we hu so yetimi ebitimi si ma hu say civil society we demonstration na aya na efensen
response
bitimi ba ma hu but politicians need dem there yenim omo no anum ni omo hwere by maybe I won't tell you say bia omo demonstration with the intention say omo power to omo wa no ma win power say politics no political party I will aim na say
win power
na won so be bu o man ti so omo timi win power we change hands and then say omo demonstration omo nyamfa so by on the demonstration no be on ma me sa particular demonstration we no well, I say, one way or the other, no. I say, judiciary arm, no, independent of his own, and executive, but constitution is not quite. Constitution say, executive, no, say judiciary need be the petition comma executive head, which is the president.
Yeah.
Now president to crown on going to me. No, they are called council of states. Now my wish in a swa. A city was so in a swa. Or my dream. So we no see a in a so dear, it is no more. Omo say, in a so a debuan fool. Say, in a swa. It may share some numa, a chess it may share some numa. No more present up power about your crew. Now, or about your crew not say. No more friendly panel, no more to tunano. No more investigation, and so one system now. The Bible, when you a big way in here, say about Tuano, if you require here documentary evidence. See, documentary evidence, the banner for so documentary evidence require ensuing them. Oh, wait, ensuing them. Now, if the ensuing them need the ensuing them near way on the balance of scale. None the ensuing them no slow change the ensuing them. Yes, any yes, Siegina, Yem Pam Nipano. See, if I say the ensuing them no at the swan. So, as we and some of the buy and Yansen Bia and Tiamongu. Say, Yana 72. But the issue is, I say, it take the shine of politics. Me, I don't have much because it looks like they should have allowed the system to go on. Now, you real system, and I say, a beer, ye two chief justice. Now, mon entiase ni mu a na ne mo pesa mo ka no na maka sisia because asem no esi shaded in secrecy yen ya yetin abonten no constitution my kwan say president me read nche o making cancer me see na nche constitution say meeting ebeye ensem a ebedi say ebe free chief justice so ebe ne hwehwem yen in camera meaning say my mfa me to abonten yen kokoam
yeah
na ewie a na the omuji no design ko si ekoma presenter na president nso take decision the next decision with council of state asem ni na ni ho enti mean de na me fi say enka yenya asem no man ho sa na ewie na say wo kwan bi bebusa because it looks like president on ti kwa e no sorry ya no say wo ma suspend o ojina bibi so sometimes your moral behavior and your legal behavior. And you are morally no because be I but legally no nipa no on tumra on fumra. Me was so emremu and your man you say muno. Emra supersede moral. Aha. So we immoral act na say a tumra and ye punish you. But wait my immoral act. No mumra biaso. And obi anya ohwe. So, nti we say no a legal process that na president wonam so. Ti mi madwem no ka madwem yam say demonstrators nso nko for legal process. If there's any legal procedure be a movie say come betimi a their support for because they think say quote on quote no actually na say president makwama president yi chief justice baba be something like I said na ho obi aba obenya kwan afa so yi chief justice enti me fi say ye ni say no empa sisi anyame ya yadom ye constitutional review. People can go to the constitutional review committee no. Then we can talk to them and tell them say sa clause we work constitution we me ya dwindwin mu no clause no nye ebi a mom yemfa ye ni A or B or C. Dr. Cash unim say me bisa many free idea me co invest we and sana 1992 constitution be ba ma aye ye ko in fact Rollins ne kufo era kra na sa enye common say obehu say president baya we chief executive officer say what o man no nyina no de ne dia be replace wo in fact ye to the sense say uba health insurance nadmo regional officers one nyina unu say ye ni na It means that but meaning where in the constitution that is giving that power.
But at the end of the day, I free in command ye last week about CJ the suspension. You see, utie the other side so what they say one, Oman Penny will to me send Kobe revoke a year suspension one revoke. And I will share other CJs are yan so though I'm for petition. As I must Bobby Gui. Nana go for the Bobby Gui. So the question is, Adena Mahama soon doing Bobby Gui. President Mahama doing
President Mahama on your atames, on your President Mills, on your President Kufado.
That has been the question. But Emran also challenged on your petition on former Council of State.
Yes, I know you. And the Council of State say there's a prima facie case. In the one establishing
committee. That's a baby woman.
Sir, not on started committee, that committee no worship. Sir, na tell. But one said, me warrior, me was a seer, and he said, I said. The way a manner Yama executive to me so much, no.
Okay.
You're very careful.
We need to challenge the status quo of the constitution.
Not institutions, nah, because they say I won't say a buying edge power say a woman. Oh, me say Nadmu cry, regional officers cry, ya point to home. Me and Bakwametia. Bakwametia. Say no, NDC 10 director. Yeah, public relation officer. National
Service Authority.
Public relation officer. Any political appointment. I tell you, public relation officer. If I would say head of national service, crown a better appointment, say, politician, because he has to align with the government in power. To drive government no policies and programs. What about the Uber National Service Secretariat? Now we Ubia, one so public relation. You wait set up public relation officer. Amana Jumanu. What go through the mails?
All right. So Yansha from this angle say demonstration no a baso enrano. Na tinchina na e say a opposition party na
maybe be an opposition party for na anyomodwuma yi.
They should have back comment be say na ma me MPP ni.
Yes, they should have caught the interest of omo makambi to civil society organizations be o makambi. Now omo sa they should have caught them for them to rather demonstrate so that now quite say independent body and they can want them. The bar association for make a comment about it. Indeed, they should have gone to those institutions and work with them. Send your money on crab a cry and your bad. Lady, now go out support to and bad. But I quite said, I said, MPP for Chief Justice na ye no. Dear Omo Yeno, Sana, I do one careful now to change or one year in this for no. I remember someone appoint Chief Justice and yes, and almost all position catch them. On catch the Chief Justice no, you buy away, you know. President Mahama so country, okay, just obey Chief Justice no. We are no appointed or no any judges. No more be Supreme Court judges. Na asem kwa omodi. In this Ghana no you call back to America.
Okay.
In America no, obey Chief Justice Supreme Court judge on. We are Republican, you should align and be open and say me Republican Supreme Court judge na me no or do no or take it towards Republican policy and program. See, that's all that has happened. I think when you be a Ghana, you move from that concept of neutrality to partisanship.
Yeah,
in appointment of
on Joy News. On Joy News, me who krata bia MPP communication director at the Abetudra. Me who say point or demand NPP petition no. Or say 3-point demand in NPP petition. Petition on try no. Bakoye President Mahama should immediately reverse the suspension of the Chief Justice. Bakoye account say President Mahama must affirm publicly that he is still committed to upholding the Constitution, which includes the separation of powers.
But he has upheld the Constitution. The all you move Constitution so. You see, I don't know, but the all you would let's office ready.
What you just say me say wa shada no way because our interest or because second term.
so interest of beko third term no say ni decision
na we third and acquire second.
I don't know, but me just interpretation.
Okay. Matthias here.
And is a or scientist now say then the beba.
Okay.
But I don't believe
until we get to the bridge.
Yes, I don't believe say say tiempa a dibano from performing his constitutional rights.
Okay.
So our intention no cry now. Yeah, nothing about because does it mean say Chief Justice who is say Estella perform duties as Chief Justice. That's the President Mahama was that intentional. Chief Justice alone can she stop him because they say say our point is 7. Oh, I know another 7 I can. Now ya empane o mo. O kwa no one we nya bi empane because usually Supreme Court judges na fie kwa animu asana ya appoint to Supreme Court judge. Most of them were 60 and above. E be 2 years near that. One we be entertain no more retirement. Na appointees na better. Only option be you have to appoint. Ti say sa no po ha media. Say oya na so be ko tetema. So okone ye gitu mana. Tetema no just o enforce no. Ye ne Ghana for ni be take decision no. Ghana for.
Okay.
Aha, enti media me fi say omo de.
Ne nyina so be gina ne nsa no adwuma so.
Sa omo nyai na asema ya esi no omu enka asem no omu wia me nka me expect say omu wia at least justification omu won and na say any justifiable omu meka na because we say seriously pa Dr. Kashi say opeso yi state institution bi sia ya ma omu sa power na omu was a term of office till they retire ni adina on I was say wunya a critically scandalous year say be top on tier no be a tie ni carefully no who say oh wait there wow because asem we ha omo kana no I say be say nyan team ye kra because nsem na we can nsem na e be petitions ni bia kana omo leak no e bi no a utia e flimsy e bi so ho utia you need to sit back and think say hey can this happen?
You need to think twice.
No but you see so some of these things there me yeah na me person me call because in an institution no say am say me staff for appear me can invest home na your vice chancellor e so na pass esi ahụ na o person o ye bibi ono vice chancellor no he just put it across to management of the institution. What I say, any board, and as a school, university council, when those things are approved, you then turn to him alone and say, why baby? Unless one you soon ne power, say media without any recourse to anybody. But I say, I didn't know more, you know, say, else even though say, I say, inquire. In camera no I think Ghanaians if after the process now and then Ghanaians need to have a feel of what exactly was it now yet I take a decision out of it because when they come back to home me what I say come back to home about to there we buy more yeah man you say who be development the one can say why you development last time we can say them here gentlemen be they say any DC or MC or voter rating bobobi or be did my tempo to 2016 election me ko catch and say oh look about year 2 no usually enye infrastructure enko na dey about because sometimes infrastructure no localized infrastructure no localized to be a wakosi astroturf for kwada so by me nya mete bia santase anase bia mete sokoban ana daban miminya astroturf ni bi and you catch so akosi astroturf for kwada so me benefit derive to me o catch so why kwan wo santase me was supposed to road atitia pansam and to be oteposum twe no o no o ka why kwan kwa na ho ye na he because onim say wonya ne kwan and development ni de e don kwan dimi ntoaba sometimes abambo na wo bu no wo attitude wo actions wo behavior directives are we can some we can ɛno ɛma nkurɔfoɔ tumi dwene ho sɛ ampa nipa yi ɔwɔ Ghana ho dɔ nti mimi dem fi sɛ moma yɛnyɛ nneɛma a yɛkɔ yɛn nim no ɛbɛtumi aboa ma ɔman yɛbɛka yɛn ho abom nyɛ yɛ baako sometimes I sometimes sit back and like this new regional minister a wɔn de na bɛ kurom yi I sometimes sit back and like the approach wɔn sɛ otumi yɛ program bi de involve na obɛhɛ na NPP fo gyam na NDC fo gyam na CP fo gyam na wey gyam and that's how we organize a country. Say the way our man my Donald Trump way.
Except say the police issue don't Mimi who say ya cover demonstration so kakra. Men tiendra na jo. Ena me breaking news about say police are invited afenyomak and I think say police are saying invited police na say omumbra no omumwa investigation. Yeah malami sama mitio.
Dr. Cash we dey ba me fa wa konya iso na minchi wetie fo ne wahwefo manjebra omutie program yi. Na Dr. Cash ne da mi twitwa mi nwan nuane na call ni chese wo say
that's a pa
jai gu ho na midimika eba once a soldier always a soldier. Na Dr. Cash ne omsika on say appointments in the eba ye nyina ye hwese ebe ye be che na ebe so yeso ene de aye na mo Dr. Cash ye mponchi ye nwan sika ene ye de hwe ye yere no ne ye de me si free trotro mu a obi hia me wo runabout no so den do odameka say the party na ba power and I'm see you
is a party aba
ye hwedi nyankopon ebeye Dr. Cash judiciary sense me supposed to be na jame me as a perception be a course but wow Franklin Kujo but finally the gangster unanimous FC system has been paved way for common sense. The judiciary is cleansing itself of 8 years adorned pegasty. Very, very strong words, probably to describe the judiciary in the last 8 years. Now, Mr. Kasani Eka appointment into the judiciary. Dr. Cash, appointment into the judiciary. What do you hear? Number of high court judges, 113. Dr. Cash, MPP appointee 108 judges under Akufo-Addo, and NDC appointee 5 judges. Number of appeal court judges 48. MPP appointee 44 judges, and NDC appointee 4. Number of Supreme Court judges 14. MPP appointee 13 justices, and NDC appointed 1. Usha list na kwa 5 year 7 year currently ye appointee woman May 2024 ena ye CJ ya etro krata ekoma omampani senko be here 5 more judges asamre no so no Godfrey Dame eso tro krata de techri say ampa de CJ ka no ampa ye mfa bi meka ho ene ye ba ya ye say amamu de say Dr. Cash unim say ye ntoaso say wo kono na wo so ubehia 5 more judges na yaba na ye de 7 akwako kanwa on say mama the number na ye won various appointments ya regime baako aye ne another regime aye the perception we ye judiciary no Dr. Cash enye wo hunsu kakra. How do we cleanse me? I'm so worried about that perception. Perception and start to NDC time. Sabe kanya National Security Minister Kandapa. Okache say the attitude of Supreme Court judges now my unanimous FC no. A feed into that perception say indeed as we against a particular regime. Say regime no di case echo Supreme Court wa say ye in panel ye no odd number say ye be yanka Dr. Cash ye to abana say be ye 5-2 e be ye 3-4 and so de bia just NDC amfa ni case anko down Supreme Court ɛyɛ 707070 sɛ no na de saa unanimous fcs ɛsɛm no yɛ den ɛbaayɛ na ɛno nkɔda sɛ wobɛhwɛ sala
Santro Kofi
Likpe
Lolobi
God
Lolobi ɛna Likpe
for 4 years no omu ni representation in parliament sɛ wonim sɛ obi di court
yeah
they are down the apex court as ye they are to that's me 4 years you see we are that perception I'm wishing say
but at the end of the day we are here to learn that say for abanoman to does that make the presidential election invalid?
No, I know it doesn't make it invalid, but the air can say a constitutionally mandate of the people of South to have a representation in parliament.
Sure.
It is a we are buying. Now we me petition na ye twa nkrofo bi bom ye koto aba. Na sa nkrofo ni any representation of parliament obi wo ho kwan se wo de court. Wo de court anya de wo de court na ye issue no perception no they be make perception 4 years. Yanka hwe now so the same court no make a judiciary system I'm not narrowing it to me kokana obi di mamina bewuram samre na mamini ni ho she was part of the judiciary system as to say no on ye sijo no onye ye sijo no oka ho Dr. Cash se wo hwe your friend is saying abato ya ye to ye emre bi MPCB ye koto aba no MPCB e decide say wo mo like omo free like and this minimum omo ano omo
content
omo independent omo uye independent ya na omo say back to omo political parties primaries no and a speaker ka say debi ye wo ho abakosem da tie ye wo ho abakosem da ema se nipa no omu da se su no ediye no Dr. Cash ye ka chom se omu nkunya no ya eden ye twam sa abakosem na ba be pie afedie won brofo omu ka no the law is in the bosom of the judge sa no omu ka che you se ampa ebre bi wo mu ka se akabo some ba akom yakoto aba enkrofo bi etwe wo mu enu nti omu sit ye vacant. But Dr. Cash, just the recent 1 year obi di court no aye afenyo markets mo di court no enukura on its own was a judicial review on the legislature eno accepted. Is it accepted? Say judiciary no omu de omu okwan say omu ye review on one arm of the government, but ye be say judiciary say who watches over the watchman? Why na review the judiciary adwuma ebia na yanya tiger pi mo omu na sebi omu ko ye niema no na eno de afenyo marking di koye no na woche kura ma yesi emiremu enya kura se enkrofo bi ye deprive omu 1 month of what representation in parliament nemum sa Supreme Court na say salfo ne de enfie 9 wamu de ye deny wamu the representation in parliament normal. Cash who say all these things ya na otie chira you don't need to know the law but sanye mabi say no ma busa who say is the judiciary fair? That's the question. You see who ye niema bia don't think say usha office ho na uwo the protection of the state ubeye bia but a day of accountability is coming. It is niema way. Dr. Cash says ube kan sembebra eye Charlotte say Dr. Cash ye pamono no enye article 146 ya and anye no nya eno de say eye
but eye na me pesa mo de Charlotte say be case study because o de Charlotte say case study then it means say before mo be ba ban na mama ko mama ni ndadada should you use Charlotte as a case study
there be Mr. John Dramani Mahama kase there will be one kase obeyi mama no the way you seek about constitutional review, no, and you can obi okay. When we talk about constitutional review, obi okay.
Yeah, the constitution needs to be reviewed.
So if John Dramani Mahama the same preempt a judiciary reviewer, what is wrong with that?
Okay.
And you say yetiani ekase ye nyina yes ye peniso.
But say oba no okasa fa judiciary no okasa ye judiciary no.
Reset there. Say you can say baby a ye bewura bia. A reset nkwa reset agenda and ye di bia agenda ne de ye di bewura judiciary ye di bewura bia se ne be ya sa me dikan ensensem bia me kan ya na judiciary ne ya Dr. Cash o tinchen kura na wunnim emra utimi busa se no asem no bi wo ho a eye salfo na wa abotre wa ha nkensensem abekwa kwotwetwe aba Dr. Cash me can also me enfa Charlotte say asebumbam die nti na me de Charlotte say bye me can be si asem so Dr. Cash subo ba ni adi bo Charlotte say ye gina so yi no anya procurement breaches and anya procurement breaches no obi to work catch me say maame no so asebi o tu kwan ya oman no epene wo mramu a wo ye mranimfo se wo ko necessary kwantuo no Dr. Cash, Otec betimi de wako. Na wa sorry wo se ne wa bre ti wa on your own accord. O kwa kododo ho a. O man ne say eye wo security de. O yo man japade. O security nya de ene wo nko. O si da bi. Me de me yere me de mikunu ene me ba ebedi akire. Me sorry de bia mo say amada. Ma sorry $10,000. Eje per diem. Mo nyina mo fa nhyehyɛ mo ho na obi abeka kyerɛ me sɛ sobo a yɛgyina so a yɛde pam Charlotte say ana ye procurement bridges in there ɛno de ensuo gyinam na sobo ne bi a ebi kan sɛ wotu kwan di ɔman sika ɛyɛ niema bi a yɛne yɛne ngjiwa na wabeka kyerɛ me sɛ ɛno de ɛyɛ abnormal Dr. Cash ɛyɛ me de sɛ the likes of Vincent Asefua wa ya de unim politics de say ye nyina etu ho no ye hwe ya so wote hwe na so koshrak akwa file case na woji interviews say ni osika side de Dr. Cash ma minka kakra mfa court ya omukọ ne eye me de say court wa ye bisa say Godfrey Dame wona ye lawyer ma Vincent ka kire court no
or lead counsel
say ekwanya ye nam so a ye di chief justice fa so no ehifa ana eto chima wontimi nka but we nyina achi no wonim se ene ya anya unanimous FC ye nya 3 de 3-2 3-4 say yentro petition wi anya awo mo kra ni agi se ene de unanimous FC afiri ho wo manya 2 ti 2 no manya no obi ti say Justice Kolandi say wo kodi Yoni Kolandi de che say wa kodi the other side no e wo say omo kwaji ni reason kura sa di gina so e call for a review. Okay. You see the reason why we were complaining about unanimous eti e kire wo say the same decision has come out. You throw petition no away but ankoye 5-0.
All right, at least we can say omo mto from nya kakra
that is it.
Matthias ba say bafo ni so gina mu bi o gina mu bi
say no me dey ni say yenjai let's allow the judiciary yen hwe dey besi
cuz no man for cry ka say awie omo court by people were saying sir bafo was even awaiting that appointment from former president and oman farmer no na oman panyin we buy no de no cause
and ono na be acting so ye ka say he should recuse himself from of order many nkrofo ya adwene.
Okay,
definitely una we acting
exactly
na afewu sa akotena case so ye di be you obi there. You see I've said that sometimes don't let us prey on the intelligence of the ordinary Ghanaian.
Okay,
you may adwene ye say wo ano but the anger in that person will be on 7th December. Enti de bia me ka se si ebetimi aye na se bafo boni be recuse no ho a eno de yenye no recuse no because obi ani at least we ye kra na yi ma me ni free wa the MPP is going to capitalize on it. na ɔmo kɔyi ba wobɛn sɛ yɛn nso yɛaka ɛna chikata asɛm
wokan
sɛ justice ne yɛkɔyi wei na kufoɔ de judge wei bɛhyɛ mu a ne yɛ sentence chikata
mate honorable
Cash.
Akwaba ɛfa kyɛ na mpom te sɛn
nyame adom bɔkɔ na wo nso
nyame adom yɛn so yɛ ho yɛ anka traffic na yɛakye wahyɛ but wobɛndan
na mehwɛ yi kakra na bibi mebaɛ na menya call bi from outside I was attend to the call mepɛ sɛ mabɛ disturb
Matias
ɛyɛ show no nti na meyɛ sɛ mewie na mama na mehu sɛ ɛbo men like Mr. Iron nkoma ne wei menua nso madi anim nti mo bɛtumi afaya na me so mbaa me so mabɛfaya aso Gosh,
yeah.
About in 1950, a day today, about 75 years ago, as NBC was Ghana, I say, and he something memoir. Would see oral history, no. So, Papa, we Nankanema may say we try war on Gubu. So, the mention,
Matthias,
or Mammy so try war or catch any offer. That I knew I bear myself. I want Nangas or Jai, our aircraft was about a review. No, I catch it and say, there be caught Nako. Quawari any view na Adia may pay me. The was our call back, no call way. Or call we be according to the Nipano and Casano, the oral history of Catchrayan. To call and still are not on Phyllis or Bessan to us be. Ana ko bo ni bra ni nua mane na nua ka chen se so so wa breja na de me pene menya nti kotena ba bi na dwo de me pene menya abrantie ni nyini ye no e wo fa na de ko ne namba bi bibiri de ne kokko hie ne o ma bibiri kwa anche be ye 1999 mo ho na duru bi se pepanyin kese ba kwa mo we di anim e bi hwie mu nyina no na sa de she brantie no ana na atono so sa time no ne frɛ no bare makokudua nyankopɔn ya do bɛde tena sika dwa so ana be frɛ no otumfo o se tutu abibio enne the birthday of the king of Ashanti otumfo o se tutu abibio nti ya mane trinkwa ya mano awodapa na ya sere nyankopɔn so mfa ni mfiri adomu enko adomu Omana woni omani nyansa omfa sika bibiri nsa nka ho ma no sika dwa no ne sika hokɔ ne nyina wote so no woni nka ho ma no na omana nyinkyere no ti mfa kyekere asantema emfa mai ti mesre ti fu nyina na obi otie mbia so omi nyina nka mom ne emfa mpa ebo kese emma otumfo so etutu abibio na ye ma na woda papa long live the king of Asante. Gosh, judiciary and then one sense. Bianca Pese no crowd. And some way, you know, some of us has resolved Senka bank and come once in BPM. But as your producers and your directions are going, we have to talk about it. Because we are can once a me, but can once some side, don't change anything.
Entina me bisa now minim say na we monitor dia ebisa me say kuma say issue ba we always do demonstration of which is a right in the constitution but aftermath then you see
na make say baby Ghana do ya ese koye ni we can't continue to do the old things and expect a different results
of sense cry be ba
if you continue to do the old thing you get the same results. Asema megadi ase. Obe koso aye ade dada no and I just say results abenya na abenya. So it me dey sa see sense we ne no man fine kosia no. Me ana normal as honestly I've resolved something we see time.
Okay.
E wo ne kase.
Adentia.
Lenja mechanic say President Mahama why na you say obe no be. What I say? Ana yesu ya adwen say yesu ya be ya na be. So but if he say be boan ya nyina yenya ne sa. The three arms of government are the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Ghana for your mama your phone afa the legislature no as afa executive no. You mpebia no moye no. You just mpebia no say it will be hard in the history of this country say. My majority in parliament. Now I can say be decision, be able to take a decision against our party in government. What be that? enye so easy so na me no
yeah
ana be den say ye be ko eye presidency na presidency na hyehyɛ na mra na de ba parliament na parliament ka just say we dem fi sanya papa nti yen mon ko sesa na presidency na executive be jatum say asesa no unless the microphone ye na adwene say yen pass ye dem go say be na be withdraw sa issue no so on the meche na de ba ko na boa Ghana nyina say Ghana ye de nyina ya go through all this okay in 2008 the Ghana was at the verge okay ya to aba na nya a decisive winner and a call okay call time so be kai say me ba 2008
yeah
tinanka the democracy no yetimi ye ya suso mu ma e Ghana si wo in 2012 ya call court so who shed the tension and wo ho na this political party MPP was in arms and this was in arms so na actually time yes ye winning you can share both to the finger of God. The finger of God. Okay, say.
What about them so?
Yes, and no my pasa. Also, my phone when they took the decision say, yeah, but me pene tiasie, but tiasie, yeah, upo my win. Obi a claim so win. Jacob Chebelam take came out to say, yeah, winning. Okay. Only McMahon will be declared. And then this is for so a winning yeah. And I can go you the winning statement. And oh yeah, you can't because we are in comfortable lead. So I say, Emra my phone take entering position. The be it me stop ya it me ma my name ye deeper air court. Ona okay, a certain general secretary said Katia. Or the any idiot can go to court. Yes, I'm okay.
And you never know says I fugu
exactly. Because now am my phone obia call to the elastic limit.
Yeah.
And obia take entering position. So you take entering position no. We have to get to a point I say obi na be patasa antokwa. Anna near obia gidie wo court nim. Even when we were in opposition, if he said the court to give us the verdict, NDC too thought the court to also give them the verdict. Okay, so if you have confidence in the court there, and as a judiciary, they are the court. It means now say for about 8 months,
yeah.
Court of what now? So now we have Atubuga JFC. I didn't okay, Sansen say dino guy.
Oh, yeah, can you?
Yeah, Bobo Sansen same way na sorry. Obi ho wonko ba bi onu akotena ne so famu won ho. No hwe court proceedings life. Okay. Amanfo kai no mu hwe. Ebu okra radio nam kroma na we can court proceedings na we na just you and I were not there. Okay, you and I were not there. That didn't ho na yi me lord. Okay. No, I'm just drawing attention of Ghanaians.
Oh yeah.
Na chikata ordinate wegi bi abes atare na pampam. Them people now my phone about warnings. Na contempt chibi near the big to prison. They make catch say because yetimi ye ni say because politician in my whole kwan say yem fan general secretary ne Nkrofo ne atubiga munkotum because they thought the court was fair. And it's a court account. Okay, I require say adwuma no. Na yi so aba popobli. Na no so aba na wa beji na no aba patch no ma be antics or court or was when they were doing that people thought that they were doing the right thing because they were having trust and bibia in the court. Ye wie ba ye din ya ye be rule ye say NDC John Mahama at that time the president no were winning a court verdict no. Who's a Nana Danko Gufa the court or Kujina Kofa Mike or Kujina press anymore or see all do no. You need the verdict and then on Chadam and Tassia but also what the Yinakaisanokai or the Burma court and court and Yakan Quad or Yasha am I a common? This thing repeated itself. Baby 2020 Yanko courts are the court the same court because you have trust in the court. When the court said no penal and obia my phobia and once ya Yamobia court baby a cobai. Na CCA did you say me men can be and once a mebano? CCA Tanaho was a Macassa anything in a CCA Tanaho Mabu, I say Chief Justice no a NDC for 9 people for the coffee and buy. As I'm a say, yes, say Chief Justice Judicial Secretary. A MPP for 9 DC for the coffee and buy. Yet why I see Justice of the Supreme Court of Honor Obi wa said the CHS and the MPP and Saturday DC time and Saturday MPP. A buying now back on the embassy back on the politicians back on the and I'm an abesa. Was I know be a man or be so say court judges Supreme Court one Chief Justice you didn't according to seniority. Yes, and I'm a canon. Near Mobi near the Batra will be near Dakusi anymore. na obi ti wono osugu ne yam sa and you mean political party bia ono so bo be hwe me chief justice then you see the court compromise over court is and some by said you see the verdict by you see that some of the Supreme Court judges what is me nu etina o kan yi yes first no say free baby now brofo na kan ye na me school man ko bi na me ntie sa brofo as court no see 5 dead and 0 anonymous
decision.
You know how say unanimous
unanimous FC
say Supreme Court
FC
on a football club and you be the hound obi the two woman because na okay unanimous FC na say SC unanimous Supreme Court and the football
unanimous
club
FC some just a judge is not done a football club
so yes you see that a presidential candidate will meet and lawyers I say mo nyina mo fight ye dey mo be call bench obehwe na a president be using lawyer for akohia no so no the necrofo no the mo hihye well now the whole judiciary matena ho biem ama politician no sign ba be infiltrate judiciary and this year assembly court na judge na betena o judge na is judge we president we na the buy into MPP and as well NDC
tie ko ho ye
safe and when people lose trust in the judiciary that is the blink the most dangerous thing for the country then the country become a banana republic inti omo kabi wo no mini say bebre mu kabi enye because na no esi o man timi anka ne ye inti na o man timi anka ne ye papa mu nyina mo ne ewu say ma fere omu asa me ga ti ase omu a so omu ni wo ma fere asa me ga ti ase me dey say me to ma semgum wa fu se fa hono wa fa ana de be kan ti ase because at a point in time no na se ni pa chichiri ni pa ka chiri ni pa say ade we de eni kwa say ye na sa emmoa yen ana enyina obi atratra ye hwe han ana ne kurotwa mansa ma adwo adwo yi amai ono so obi atiasim edu atiasim no eye omo kombe ometimi aka no ye omo den ana meboa eye omo den omo nyina obi ani omo ani matwa onyaya nkobeka
neso na
sa wantimi aka na da anu nti no we na kabe president mama uhwe mbre ni ma asede musika ni nyina no uhwe Ghana mbre matika mo friends atika 146 on ade 146 ni nyina no on sheda nyamfo so bia o the war ye nyina ne say he is abusing his power of discretion no or exhibiting it to the fullest uzamra no omusha omuma the minimum sentence near the maximum sentence near catch also the law lies in the bosom of the judge the judge ne now was them no amount minimum ananya sare so when now we na hina wo sadi kunu bia o man broken ata no amount maximum
and then utiate
o na be jero udi ni din bia o chiri ekosa the law lies in the is or her bosom no amount the no o nti sisi said the idea ni si kore the embani na sifo nyina no the same thing the president Mahama your man limits on the mention your man the least he can do and the man the worst he can do. That's and I said the extreme that he can go and he has chosen to go to the extreme. What's the now mukas almost say assembly beto Professor Mills and him but o can once discard ye the petition breach as an amebo one na worker e beto na kufu ado anim o use the discretion Emma or the can once Emma the presidential secretary Etroy but President Mahama so beto na anim no ono de when arguing say or call full length of Article 146 and one day or call but just that is abusing the discretion so and same why ya can no call her bank go say o travel policy chief justice for travel policy travel policy ni says person to kan no de na yere ne ba ni kunu ne ba ko na sefo a otimi do mu nyina ko one de me che no they are also there and our travel policy says it's unlimited travels a otimi wo ne na sefo nyina ye betimi aka ho asem fine ono so bia oyenso ye na dwen say ono so no travel policy no be use no to the obe abuse and bia ono so akofa asem de e de abre no but ye nyina ye nya ni nyina but obia nsi ni trase no obia ni wu ni trim omo mu tie me mpanyimfo ni nyina na nka omo kan bia be ye no omo nyina so obia ni ewu o kai sa writer bi na wo German ho no na no science software emra headline na adwene say all bar bontene ba be attacking Crawford say we mabeka sa say order o si wo won fanguo mu so no de yesi wonye unionist o chichi unionist wo man o kasa no very powerful so what am I saying now ha na kwa na tiesi ayifo no so Jew for so onye Jew ni nti de Hitler pe bia onye den onfa nye Jewfo no wo afei de o te wasa na waba ono nso so ni kuromufo no say say ka me ma no ye den kasae ana nke me de na niko si ayifo no so Jewfo no so ana so de ko si unionist no so pa na nka etimi stop no one me although Hitler and no man no nyina no according to the constitution of Germany.
Oh yeah.
They make say Saddam Hussein no more nyina no according to the constitution of Iraq. And go for be omu ko extreme ni nyina na they were within the ambience of the various constitution of those countries. But omu exercise their discretion overboard. Na ko fa basa. Na mwa ye nyina mpanyimfo e Ghana nyina ye nyina me nyina ye ka ho bi. Mo ma yemfo ye ni ntoto. Ni ehwese de ye koi eye. So obi afere o. Obi afere because madam fo oye minua enti menka o ka menka binti yenso yenka. Ana ye ne saa na esirim se jata. What yesim. Asam ka dia say. Ana wo blasting. Ana obi anso ntimi nka because ba kuma ntimi anka. But mo ma yenhwe Ghana ye.
Iti dia ka etakashi.
No, that can they say a discretion no exercise
because say odi eni addition crash mfa.
O say
odi eni adin ko bata.
There be o asem no say. O say ye nyina ye betena ho na no. Say obi anka no at a certain point. Am ye nya ya. E beduru ba bi no na afi de ade na giegu.
Aye bibibi.
Na nya bibibi na giegu na gigu so a enye good for the country.
Ebe hadwini.
Na ya na asam no
ajigu a
betena ha say ya ana no ka say betena ha emre binti any invitation binti no ntimi nkwa asam no so straight we no ya na kasa bebum we no so de hinta jimi fo no ana de ama enyansafo o de me kire no nti asam a ye ka nyina no munim ba bia ko because see ana de ame be ye no
di wachi ame mpon
no asam no o de me kire no ade na ho no se me Mother says, "Me feel some cocoa, no minya results. I'll find my way.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll find my way.
You are a human being. Yeah.
Wouldn't say, I was a boo or crowd because they are Crawford near Jomo police station. In the check of where police station. And because they lost trust
exactly
in the security system, the man is so Crawford also. So and see also if the people
I have this question and present them out time no tea. Said the demonstration organization the course so now share the current position of the opposition. Do you foresee say opposition leader or be boamu as a party?
Say we there we share obia one characteristics. And our opposition leader now. Who is the opposition leader now? Do you have an opposition leader?
Minority leader.
No, he's not a opposition leader of the party. He's not he's not the leader of the party.
So
he's the leader of the house.
The leader of the house.
Yes, he's not the leader of a party. Yeah,
this opposition leader is the chairman now.
No, he's not. He's not a opposition leader.
Wow.
Who says so? Our party doesn't say that. Our constitution doesn't say that.
Party constitution.
The party constitution says that. How far you is not opposition leader of the MPP? Oh yeah,
so, or a minority
leader
in the parliament.
Of course. Of
so
the
who
house.
is the opposition leader?
The opposition leader, the constitution. When you are in your opposition, is Stephen Tim. And the leader of the party
chairman.
The chairman is the leader of the party. When a flag bearer is elected, then he becomes a leader. The chairman takes over.
Okay.
But the president, the president becomes a leader of the party and the government. And then I be advocate said they should segregate it. You should not give absolute power to one person. Now, no say president be no kasa kasetiam. Mama my yen is
do you see say leadership constructed?
No, but the fact is, don't let us even say Afanyo a leader of opposition or no opposition leader.
Oh yeah,
he's not a leader
minority
of the party.
Leader.
He's a minority leader in parliament.
In
parliament and parliament. He doesn't come into the party system. The party has its own leadership.
Maybe say way because we had demonstration na odianimu.
No, but then they say leaders.
Maybe odianimu.
Yeah.
And yet parliament for no diomo bar demonstration. Let's have that. And you on a parliamentarians na bar demonstration or be organized between or no any other political parties.
You may want to say because he wasn't the organizer of the demonstration. The organization,
but he led it.
The demonstration
Stephen was not there.
The demonstration was organized by the national organizer and the national party in the year organization. That is why Stephen Tim recused himself from the thank you talk. Say he's going to attend to serious issue or free or sign. Munya sa letter.
Oh yeah.
And tina nya say bia 17 now will jai akwa arrangement for this demonstration, and it was solely done by the party, led by the main organizer, the national organizer of the party. And Yafanyo Mark is now organizing demonstration. He is a leader of the party in parliament. That is minority leader of the party. Yeah, demonstration. All leaders from the various areas. What I mentioned, leadership of the party, leadership of parliament, leadership from the council of elders. But you be able to attend the party. No, they make I say. And you'll be able to attend the program. No, oh, the mention. And be a chairman of one crown. Normally, chairman they will pay boni utifi ubowani. Chairman said ni and your money baby. Yes, as I beginning now about buy your Uber flashy. You have to leave now. Obane chowa. One about Bailey. Strategically, we don't put your arrowheads in such organization. Okay. As a chief, when you be coffee, tell some bad, then you come and guarantee and just a friend is a bill and I say, and how do you call party chairman? I've been one of some more. Say, that American said American, my getting it wrong. Okay. He's also the leader. He's not the leader of the party. The leader of the party.
He's only a leader in parliament.
He's a leader in parliament.
And no pay a while soon AC.
And you back parliament as you have to restrict the parliament, and then I'm a candidate or bet me a parliament. But what he did yesterday, maybe he's a parliamentarian or a leader of the parliament. You're granting the audience. It doesn't make him a leader of the party. But the leader, as it stands now by the constitution of the New Patriotic Party, is Mr. Stephen Tim. Because you're in a position.
May I say, it's a mess there about say respectfully, you overstretching the matter. Or say, party leader is the chairman. Afenyo is the leader of parliament, which subordinate, okay, to the party. All right, okay, thank you very much. Of a jam na why? Musa Abattoir had the message about how say Dr. Cash, President Mahama has once again demonstrated strong and decisive leadership by holding his appointees accountable for failing to meet the asset declaration deadline. He is setting a clear standard for transparency and integrity in public service. The sanctions imposed, not only the forfeiture of 4 months' salary, but also the donation to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, show a thoughtful balance of discipline and national service. This is the kind of principled leadership Ghanaians voted for. Hashtag accountability in action. Epachoya anom time heba mesha ebeboa ebetu malaria fever na se ama bibia so aye kama aduane adisi wani ma untumi ndi onipaduama ya na ote ya no onya time heba mesha ni bi na no ma ebeboa papa na eba ne sensan so sisi eye hunamani nso a na as a immune system no ekofom a eye time hh heba mesha ene ne capsules ena me kanfo ade ama wo bomode anom bi na ebema ensansan ni nyina ahyehye oba bi ba bi nyina be free immune system no ebe very strong into the wani chire any herbal and pharmacy shopper ubenya time herbal mesha ni bi ato and after time hh herbal mesha ne capsules no ubenya bi enso ato obetumi nso ne time herbal edi nkomo e wo 0244417669 0244417669 na etumi aboapa misaguma we dey born paper asset declaration andra President John Dramani Mahama and the party for no edi nkomo bebre na nkomo oni omo edi no ena yeso yebu no pepa ewa ha launching code of conduct for public officers utie ne kakra.
Dr. Cash,
do you see as a step in right direction?
Maybe I mean you can for some way into
okay, all right.
Government initiative moves to reverse names of public universities changed by Akufo-Addo. Wow, Ghana, just a yeah, we are seeing now as Dr. Cash. Critically, no, see, about 20 to 30% of our students, within a year or two after completion, they go abroad to study. Seriously. And now, I say, university, no, them, I mean, baby, I make sure the example. We were under a university called University of Education, Bansi campus and Mampong campus. a government separate from Winneba and obey appear Menka University or I can appear Menka University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development. So in the last 4 years, Dr. Cash, yet me I started a building a create an image for ourselves. Let's say only very careful and critical about the decision to change names because Omoko International, they are getting the names across a little bit okay.
Sure.
It doesn't matter how long it is. Mr. Cautious. Me the main council changes school be idea. Main council but cautious about it. Say the beya.
Are almost sana more this one say
Dr. Cash. In marketing, there's a concept called branding.
Okay.
Branding. So branding to a certain level. Now a name be see money as a coming back to rebrand and create a and you say your brand look, shall we say University of Ghana? When you change University of Ghana's name overnight, and your problem because they have couched a name for themselves until changing now here formerly University of Ghana any direct impact be by dear no let's be careful about if you say government should have a lengthy discussion with stakeholders and make sure say name about to ye my rushing in
ban so much Sunday now abana na de be ba no be consult mo in fact say ban say
change omo act no ye didn't call you University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development Usted and ye they call ye didn't know and now more parliamentarians now got to say election NDC parliamentarian and suggest say em fa appear me come because here to tun go for di go for di to two universities em fa appear me come and na minister ya okruma ye friends no there or as one say constituency minister MP ne friends Muntaka second day and on Monday year two I can appear me University of Skills because of his industrial prowess or evolve in Ghana and for that matter Ashanti region. Intimidate mess or but very careful no school by school no check you be now once no monka but I remember the President Mahama here and run.
Okay,
I think code of conduct is there. Now me no be me Ghana no me tias is here no politicians no me believe me nyo money omo to say you catch yourself she will nim na wan twa ni obehu an say bibia botim aku maybe the politicians that nyo money enti e bia na bia we code of conduct no will work there there be Dr. Cash as pana magajo hello she unim say na enti kroma MPP for power in 2017 within March April na Dr. Bawumia achi dollar no na ko she police IGP no the killer man omo ko ebe ko na say na ko say so say awu the way omo see me very sure say finance minister events at Dr. What say omo helino omo dollar na ba form me say Ghana escafo me say omo ka ho bi no $2 na se ho enti me politicians omo kan asema me say that nche that nyi omo ni you say e bas omo demonstrate ade no na we code of conduct na ye na ade ba ko a me feel say what can me ne nya adwene say who say obi declare assets omo declare o say me mama 3 months forfeiture of salary say any punishment. I mean, is that the offer of a 50 salary? Any problem?
Already, I think so. Or Jim 1 month to be that and
so 1 month of the Kutia,
Mahama case.
And there's somebody quiet. But we, stop.
But a year grammar can't send you has say upon all a year.
Punishment by ye.
Because
you want
I wakani ina.
Seriously, no na me
metiase. And until before then,
they said there be the say woman British, one can say obia.
One can say woman it first batch for now, or they can you
obia time.
Don't worry. First batch for no, 31st March.
That's the point.
Baby, and to me declared, you know, by the 31st March.
Me want to cry as a declaration, as a declaration. Just no crown and near you are the and our code of conduct in whatever because as a declaration, no one declare we are necessary. I would declare necessary. Oh, yeah, Dr. Carson, so we can't say
necessary to him.
Necessary to and I can't afford the necessary to us.
As a declaration, or declare asset now. Who nya dia odi wani behu.
That's the point.
It's not because so it's necessary.
Asset here you mu esesumu okonya bi kokan wa hu kwan for so nya no because it looks like yeah man no buo no too much shrouded in secrecy. Shrouded in secrecy. Enti me there me see me there me say code of conduct na say what or the code of conduct aman nko for agroni form me bon pies aman say obeyire no ho no watimi implement the code of conduct no president Mahama me I say we say I think this is the 4th or 5th time Mama can dema me say no president Mahama no code of conduct bia ni baby chen wo no
okay
code of conduct go if you say no asese a or no only did by example the microphone you can ship them in line.
But what about area me can say me yesterday show me can say me say upon all the okan enra of akosibese upon the upon all ohweni na so it is not backed by law. I don't know if you agree with me. It's not backed by law. A verbal declaration I know the himself constitution but penalties near the other count it should be backed by law.
66-page document.
Is it backed by law? So what launch document na book no kura obi britia. You know, Raben a shell so between punish nipa no.
Now declare assets I better who says can go pass neck can one as in count. You see that's the challenge.
Exactly.
Yeah, declare of assets you find to be omo kwa na say omo dem. And the one say
the beko akoma friend say
Attorney General, Auditor General,
Assemba. That's the Auditor General. So, no class.
If it's about Kruma, 1992 to date, tell me a single person you didn't call court say who declare what I say, and now when you say account to teach him.
Say, Obano, okay, so 4-bedroom self-contained, 2 cars. What be a business say? But if a party need free power, no. Yeah, who say we were dying 6. What to estate 2 account? Who we show a account? And you salary no reflected. So,
National Signal Bureau a body we see a fear 27. So no one declare any asset. Not all but no one declare any assets. But a fear 27 no cry. It's a resi
alarm be say
but media the American say nipa there
o dem am say kumanwie nabra
and Dr. Cash the challenger you want to say Mr. President Mahama code of conduct be any baby e ka onu amu
okay
onu a onye no code of conduct only live by example onye name papa on making sure say the last term of office no before obe free so nanko for tag or no mu as a person so you corrupt and more ma obi me tag as corrupt
or no
as a person
as a president or
as a person or as a president both that time na every no me Ghana for and it affected him and the on that time we in the time we second term we only live by that example no sir. Because you say words you will be a friend in legacy words they say wo babusiam ube krom ube omaimu na adwuma ye de kwa adwuma bia ma I say ube free ho no at least also wo ja bibia edin bia woni ho a ye beka say asasima wo ha de we de nka otimi aye
mate
a critical pa code of conduct whatever it is a obey bia no ehia ma ono say obe live by example no obe make sure say obetime dia esaya suban na hwepo ne nkofo in line
baby a ma adwe course cross ade we should be backed by law or share the document now prohibition on purchasing state assets Okay, my screenshot say, or say no political appointee under this administration is permitted to purchase state assets, whether land, vehicle, shares, or buildings, directly or indirectly. If you attempt to do so, if you attempt to do so and you are found out, or say you are found out, your appointment will be terminated. It should be backed by law. A strong warning in that. It should be backed by law. It is a appointee be a BB. Now when to me and 200 more. And so or they prohibition and purchasing state asset buying. Or Sunday a yibi so kevi adbi beto ho. Mamenka hono nchireo. Or say citizen engagement and reporting. The document in say krawa kokore. Or say a portal will be created for the public to report suspected breaches with guarantees of confidentiality and impartial investigation. Anything I make a door there be anything I make us say should be backed by law. If it's backed by law,
Dr. Cash, Financial Administrative Act, Internal Audit Act. Law, the whole world, country, almost so laws are Ghana. All right.
Various
laws. Only by example.
Mate, Unyabema no kasi also tell Dr. Aaron Kumar to be frontal with what he intends to say. Also, inconsistency in branding, NOB bracket, also changing product or service names is not the best. Also, it doesn't help in the creation of brand equity. Aaron is beating the forest too much. Is a mess no say. Me say. Madam is a
honso. The asema me jina dia is a kan. You will radio stations be or a call from.
Okay. Because of the name.
It is because of the name. Ubun so omasa ya tone frequency no obi to a senka. Oh.
University in Ghana now.
I'm
entrepreneurial university.
There are Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, no matter a company baku. A company baku ne but on a nipa ye nature nan kasano. Me a measure that create artificial competition in the market. Ubu also medium me pe Coke pa, ubu house medium pe Pepsi pa. But Dr. Cash,
we quite almost specific or say government initiate moves to reverse names of public universities changed by Akufo-Addo.
Aye, that is it. To reverse it to it.
Monka.
Na mudia apia me. David. Enu kwa na ye.
Enu tina me kan we ma no.
Mudia ne kan ho ba. I say Mr. Aaron Kuma person china.
Ose on kan ho.
Eka ho pa Mr. Aaron Kuma wo de no.
O de mami miemu na me he university se no. Ose
me ne his excellency.
Ade we ma she wo.
Say we public investors changed by. When they didn't change it though. He named it.
All right, okay. Also, a bill. Also, meba choti. Also, a new bill is being prepared by the government to be introduced in Parliament, through which the CK Tadam University of Technology and Applied Sciences, CKT UTAS, along with several other universities across the country, will have their names changed. All right. Also, the announcement was made by the Minister of Education, Haruna Idrisu, during the swearing-in ceremony by the Governing Council of CKT UTAS in Accra. And on the way, Ebetuja. Also, they were established in 2021 to equip students with practical and technical competencies for the global employment market. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Obaha also discover. All right. University na me pesa me boss ma on tentem na otumi to akasa no so. Ewa me pa cho de to so me university ni na ma. Me born straight the amount.
The document now. Or say civility, courtesy and restraints Also, public service and good governance cannot function effectively without courtesy, respect, and civility. Hence, the minister must be humble. Dr. Cash.
Yeah.
Now, so full document now, page 13, and I make
all right. Okay.
Point 1. Was say public civility, courtesy, and restraint. Public service and good governance cannot function effectively without courtesy, respect, and civility. Hence, the minister must be humble, be willing to give and accept constructive criticisms and advice from colleagues and the general public. Dr. Kashi, say, 1, on the ministers, they must be humble. 2, be willing to give and accept constructive criticisms and advice from colleagues and the general public as a whole. Me can we manakoto ye party for say nanyankopon ye wadom no abedani minister. Say Dr. Cash leading up to election no uhu say ne mozongo for ne ye pie na ye nam street so Dr. Cash ya finger baako yi and ye de koye ntoboa kakra koye votes ene ye de saa de bia na ye de amaw. Dr. Cash who ye leader was say that arrogance of power emre na ye can for MPP for who in power. In fact, who the MPP was arrogant in power. They would deny it flatly and get angry with you, only to be told recently omutoi bawomiano and free by you or see they were arrogant in power. So obi lose power no abakacho say it was arrogance that carried him to the opposition. Sebi obenyansa for say unso obi abodwe say sia unso wasanso ayede esiudie it me that part ni ehia me pa because ene ya appointed CEOs. Dr. Cash ofra na wonfa
ene
bimu after the appointment no I say Woma assuming all knowing posture. Wakunkong. Dr. Cash. Sa position now one. Dr. Cash, enye self-made. Eye yenya yentoboa in the form of votes and the party ni baye. Ne yenyina ye dos one Dr. Cash. Ebia se bi yentimi nkoye CEO, yentimi nkoye ene ye you said that no. I think said this code of conduct no. Enke enkoye ye friend say handy emma ni ministers no any ni CEOs ni other appointees no because there ya say grassroots ni ntie you me ti we me nya appointment say party echo 4 years I have lost ni onu konya ministerial position no he lost nothing from day one omu koye CEOs say ye call 5 months ni ye call 6 months at least obi a CEO Dr. Cash, wajini kakra. Share your okanye bi mo see. Use decorous language even in the face of provocation. Okay, the former regional minister. Na onwa women's organizer, constituency women's organizers. Ye school feeding Emma womwa. Nesikane Emma. Dr. Cash. Share omuko RCC ho. How we behave towards them. It made me read this part now. Me who say issue yenya yenkrofo no wo magigi appointment na wo mote wo no grassroots no adwene. Dr. Cash yesi brebre e ma bato so oba na wonni bi kura ma no a kasede oh nyabotre ne beba na say party members ya wo ma ba regional minister wo na agina soro na toto nsa kire wo mo monko na me de me mfa ho ni ade and osaba no see take reasonable care to maintain the integrity and reputation of the ministerial offer. Avoid offensive or provocative language or conduct. I am saying all this in the fact said one political party that was arrogant in power. Hey, uko kase dollar no. E kosura yesenka ye mo anke beko 60 cedis. That was so annoying. But me no kase Dr. Cash ene so hu baby a dollar no ene nam. Mr. Ronkuma me say catch us e ko nanim pa mpo no programs are pese you roll out as in ko content
dollar ne dey so better but the sustainability is that
and I mean chere we say the sustainability will be more say you roll out a lot of your program no ye benya sa import substituted no instead of say enkukoi Dr. Cash one say ye sikra nkukokra ba see ye ka say ye roll out these your programs emabunu those apprenticeship programs ni ade me gidi say ye import substitution will be able to implement it any enim say de bia ye ka ye CD dollar na ye cost
but say arrogance must start display bi dada
wo kwan be so
na sameje invi story or the by well
story be no the by
call my joy online na ko story sameje invi chiro
one of
I see it to be an arrogance or say judicial appointment you can bend the sea if you don't like it sameje invi any
judicial appointment you can yes mehu menene ya adwene pa
only adwene say arrogance no
what is
Kasaway, you can go and bend the sea any arrogance on
and say ya catch you say
me bisa o
any anu ya yes kokot
me bisa o any arrogance on
let's
yes no
any arrogance yes
you,
let's situate this in context Seka John Dramani Mahama ye niema bi na enya ene ya ye kan ye initial submission Dr. Cash me catch you say wako court em ya catch you say procedure na omampanin famu no de he na chese wa chia eno kura wantimi anka ye won sem
bi we say na a normal language
look ye wo party bi wo eno wo mu call
you can bend the sea if you don't like
what
it.
Is arrogance more than say a whole minority leader ukoya police ni ana akohwenesu a whole minority leader mra na war power say ye ko demonstration kura o catch ye say parliament house any presidency a security zone enra wo example papa e course no ye ma wo kwan bra standogwe abejiu statement no na ensem bi wo ha na utia as a nipa na wono a de ni petition aba no na wo hwe ensem ka emi say they don't want to retaliate na Dr. Kashi de e kire ni say na just or refer say emire bi mi ye bi ana enye menye mi bi ye de ye nya omu bi but de ye kan say once adie bi a ye ana anomo bi a ye tu no eye mra kwan so de Dr. Cash si enye constitutional review dia eno do mo ye no Dr. Cash eno na mi hu ni say eye arrogance ana eno na say bi kura omutia mra because going on a demonstration say omampeni ena mra kwan so etu anamonu asako demonstration against that not just a wukra na person constitution yetugo eti as for going to bend the sea they can go and bend the sea said your man penny person wo ye no eno an obeye
mate me da say na me hwe universities ni bi na ebi is the University of Development Studies ewo wa on so man penny sisan din no ye no Simon Diedon Domo University of CK Tedam Dika boss and whole technical university on say no so Ephraim Amu Technical University and no so message you know and University of Energy and Natural Resource UNE Sunyane and also on so say din no Professor Kofi Abrefa Buzia University and some medicine dino and we see University of Education Winneba Kumasi campus okay and also medicine dino and no almost say then also President Kufuor also renamed Kumasi campus of University of Education Winneba, which was established by government of the late former President John Rawlings as the Akenton Apia Menka University of Skills and Entrepreneurial then as also be development. Okay, intina zamo so modie no de tie bia no mo benya change. I don't know I say and I we say University of Mines and Technology UMAT. All right, no so menyanti say o mesesa no. I do agree. You agree? UMAT there no omo ye no eden George Grant University of Mines
affiliates
UMAT, Takrad, Western. University of Mines and Technology. Kufado yeno George Grant University of Mines and Technology. Honorable Bajo.
Power transfer.
It's
a power transfer.
Me am crabby pan me can go sign mystery.
Or can't or defend the non in order.
God of Israel. Honorable Bajo
cash.
Ye why government appointed that? Into TS here.
Yeah.
Very good.
And some more the Akosha code of conduct I can once as a more genie who as if we idea what Ghana had that. If Ghana mred san your way in a order that this code of conduct or can once it is in this country's laws. Our Ghana mremudada. He obia okoye juma yama juma code of conduct. But juma otia kurai answer the appointment man yama code of conduct meboa. Teacher ni ko share yama code of conduct. Eno krebu anu ma be system esi ma teacher ni ntwa ba na eno kra be issue kese so be kaya. Yesi ukọ wade na teacher for ko twa ba code of conduct ho. Yan ya appointisi. O ba ya answer na be mai me kwa koye member of parliament. Unze ye hands that ye parliament no. Ye this ayi ni nyina juma. On sa ayi ni book na ekuta standing orders. Standing orders na chire watade a obehye what dem che no kasa ye nyusu no floor of parliament enioma a eni kwasa wo ye na sefo nyina no utibu say that udura parliament to by so nipa naked although shatari is so naked because you were a certain dress be was supposed to be formal utibi nkoshe tade mo enhye shirt mo tie now van go udura parliament abekwa kotu nhye so dem ka tia say obetumi ato shirts kama efe pa botai ache trousers ache ushu ayo bibia but one for jacket nguso a eno you are naked. It is not allowed by the parliamentary standard. Wow. Yes, these are pay others so be vest guso and be full jacket and so be bisa nya sanso dia kofa African wear ya motai anya ina fabra eno no dia that is a traditional or executive now here. It is those code of conduct are more can I say mama hu bi say ware bibia as a BC da no because those things are there. Even private companies, okoye juma yama emra eso di juma. Nkrofo mu ye construction site. Baby wo etimi kan esi memfa fo nche waso. Unya kokra memfa. So kai, baby wo wonche safety shoe amenko wura ho.
That's right.
It is any my way. Na the end round na president or the minister mo bi no mo so na. Do visa de ne de man. Oga se baton stick na. Enya baton stick o. Ade ni kire o ministry no. Ade kro na wo kwakoye no. Baby ehye wase nyina ye wi a code of conduct ni bibia ka ho the do's and don'ts eso ye nyina no nyina ye ene ya no mo rule no to say screw na ye de hye wonsa no entinye enye baton ye de ma it's supposed to contain documents documents na wo bi senka ukoye graduation
printing a black and white
e bi order Ghana flag kra wo se bu akoye graduation
na me say de hye mu no
ukoye graduation wo se sa rule na bi de ma that role is supposed to be a certificate sanity but you want a certificate in ready nya bobo pipa na de Arabia bo na show nsem ukọ wa no wi anu akọ certificate na wa sign na akọ baby that is how it is enti President Mahama onye bibia yesonku bia maybe he's re-echoing enioma ewo Ghana ayim ana o say nipa no okasa onkasa yie ohunu se de obesia ne bibia se do be this cash Ghana ha verbal abuse is offense obi ba no be kasatia wo kra na otimi de kokot what the mention no e ya de wo ana sa 10% to akwati obi na ne fine gosi nyina no menua 10% o mati bida ti wo kohwe August 9th 2017 me bisa control na counter general question bi public accounts committee ana bisa na sa 10% no a NDC abai tete yeso woni kusi compancy kana way because sai sika no mutie na amba accounts amba consolidated accounts ana koy na tifa ba bi na se for this ana o mani nyina no enya de sida MPP for kra no every month when 30%.
Wow.
30%. I made the Magana. Now we to our 10% 2 months. Also why dear body.
Mate, me that say. Me for birthday way Emma Nana Ama Entry or a graduate of a year KNUST. And Ewa with a happy birthday to you. A birthday which coming from your brother Berima Yao for Otec FM. I know my man Busuya for you know so my happy birthday. We so enkoma Ura Eric Ajay Awa Swase we a leading member of a year Railways Workers Union. Ne Obaba a year hima or so my happy birthday. Na all right, okay. Na Hepa Plus na many Hepa Plus Dr. Enin Komo na Edrono unyebia ebeboa papa ana dog Edrono
pomodin so begina yi a Edrono Hepa Plus Pavi
and a plasmos
se gana ni bia betumi nya nro so mfa 20 ebo ne nsesan 20 cedis o ubenya 20 pe ubenya Hepa Plus 20 when you Pavi 20 when you plasmos.
That's right.
Na ene me personal line here to Jantem because ene ye brother.
That's right.
The brother so ne da ye di enwuma nyina to nchen na ye make sure say ya ben.
Okay.
Umfa o se kan kodo brother me gu ani ma se debi. Enti me personal line here e bia wutie me onsa aya na yo titriti. Doc obi akwadwuma otika mu kofi o tie.
Okay.
Ni ti e dwa no kin se adwuma okoye nyina aye na dwendwen. Obi mo ma ayese yi atofo free obi homete na kuma abone perepere na ne hu eyem fifre otekem obi tu ase twetwe no ka na otim ne traffic ne nheda ehia na emom de odwen ho ne se nipa na ote na chi no ebe pre ne se ma memempo acho mesi na ono no ba besi form no ne tu ase na twetwe no na dwendwen kese obi yefrumu samfro no wakoya adwuma da mu ni nyina but aduane pa wontumi ni bi because okodidi ne yefunu be wo no ma aye ne ya enti aduane die anything
okay
obi ehun keka no nsan gu ne ba bi obi dware wi na oti ne ho mesre